chance?
It's got a 10% chance at level 1 apparently. Or not level 1, 1 intelligence.
Greenberg.
How do you
Okay.
tell when it procs?
It tells you a little like icon will appear on your screen, and you'll also get triple EXP.
Yes.
Or look at this
Okay.
nerd playing Fallout.
I'm going to save outside here.
Wow, this is not going to happen again. But
Okay,
I,
this is interesting.
at
What?
this moment in
Okay.
time, Tempest and I have almost identical stealth.
My
The
my guy
says my
is
rolled
not
HP is
present.
3.
Oh, what do you mean it's not present?
Like I have it on my phone on D&D Beyond, but I do not have it on
Are
my
you logged on to
computer.
the same account?
Yes, I am.
I mean,
Because
it's in the campaign. There's
yeah,
actually two of you have 2 characters in the campaign.
who?
No,
You.
I don't see one.
I see 2.
I see two also.
I just refreshed.
See?
This is going weird.
How do I get people out of the campaign then?
You see, for me,
I can remove for you.
you go to my campaigns,
Yes,
find the
can you
campaign, and then you
can you
can just
just
see leave on your character.
yeah, can you just remove it?
Yeah, I got you. Want me to remove both or just one?
Both, please.
Got it. All right, you're out.
So as for my character, apparently they rolled a 3 on their HP.
Ah,
Not possible.
no,
But
just basic roll.
I'm just saying what it says.
Yeah, just
well,
go and reroll that. Go and reroll that.
well, level 1's always supposed to be max. That's why
Yeah,
everyone has
yeah.
identical health right now.
That's what I thought. Okay, there we go. Now I have 11 HP.
Okay.
That's so weird.
I can't wait for me to go down again in true Tempest fashion.
I've made a Tempest Cleric, so
Yeah, well, if you'll let me die, it would be very comedic.
I don't got the personality or like what my character's gonna act like, because they're Warforged, but they're made to act human. So they'll probably act, a bit, look seeming normal, if not maybe a little robotic. But the thought we have is that mine, Tempest, and Johnny's character are starting the game in a like party with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Altix's
Because
character being the caretaker of ours.
the orphanage burned down.
We were the survivors.
Yeah, y'all weren't even there when it burned down. Y'all were like off doing mischief. You
Okay,
just
Yeah.
come back and you're like, what the fuck happened?
And that's why.
That's why you're alive.
Sorry about this. This is being goofy, and I don't know why. I have my guy on my phone, but I
Yeah.
cannot access it via the thing on D&D Beyond. So if you guys would just give me a
Maybe
second,
try
punch
clicking
it
the link on your phone.
I
Maybe stop.
I can try and do that.
Maybe stop having skill issues.
Ouch.
Wow.
Tempest,
Yeah,
do not test me.
I'm gonna test you. We both know this.
Ow!
My ankles!
Jesus fucking Christ.
What does that mean this time?
My character's name I had to do research for. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Imagine doing research for your name. It couldn't be me.
Oh,
Los
man.
Khan.
Now I gotta read everyone's characters. Wow, very
We have
Japanese inspired.
Loskan,
Yeah.
Jin, Karai, and Isa. Isa. I don't know if I'm
Lo-
gonna keep that picture. It's just the only picture I can think of off the top of my head for some reason.
Yeah, Loscan is the word for frog in Scottish Celtic.
Ah,
I had a character that was named like uh in Novern or something. Or it was something. It was in World of Warcraft, and it sounded very close to like Inferno or something. And so that's what everyone assumed, that I was a fire mage. But the funny thing is I was a frost mage because the word was actually meant blizzard in Celtic.
Love it.
Uh, by the way, I found out something uh this week that actually makes so much sense when you look at it. So One Piece, right? Zoro's backstory.
yeah.
You know how the words they use to tell Zoro that his friend died?
Yeah, what? I forgot to listen.
The girl in Zoro's backstory. Do
Yes,
you know
John
the
the
word?
Friend.
Yeah. Do you know the words they use to tell Zoro that she died?
She fell down some stairs.
Yes.
Yeah, she fell down some
In
stairs and stabbed herself on her own sword.
no, that not that they don't specify that. Falling down the stairs in Japan is a euphemism for child suicide.
Oh no.
And yeah, she fell down the stairs immediately after having the conversation with Zoro that, you know, she doesn't think she'll ever make a good swordsman,
Yeah.
which makes it so much worse, actually.
Thanks, Japan, for giving us more childhood trauma.
Like
Yeah.
Thank you, Jacob, for the lore. Mhm.
that puts so much
It's deep,
perspective
isn't
in
it?
it.
Very deep, lore.
It makes so much sense why everyone reacted the way that they all did. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried these new crackers. I got these new crackers to try from the store today.
Ugh.
I want to wear my
Oh, no.
Cheez-Its.
You don't need
I need to
Cheez-Its.
I need to wash the taste of this out of my mouth.
What chips were they?
No. Oh, so much better. Um, there are these Simple Mills almond flour fine ground sea salt crackers. I got them because they're supposed to be like wheat thins, and the store was out of wheat thins.
Ooh.
They are not good.
All right. What are we waiting on again? My brain's empty.
Aiden's fixing his character real quick.
Ah, that is something that needs to happen.
Oh,
Joel, don't mind me in the background. I'm currently
Dietrich,
lockpicking.
I'm not the last one to finish my character.
Yeah. Says the one who had me up at 3 a.m. figuring out a name.
We were up. I was up at 3 a.m. playing video games, and you just happened to be awake. And honestly, I was mainly having you there because I've never played a cleric, and I wanted clarification on stats.
Yeah.
And then you helped me brainstorm a name because I was like, "What the fuck do I call this person?"
Yeah. The name. I think the name was the hardest part of that.
And then randomly, I'm just like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna call it Issa. At first, I think you said do it like Isa, and we typed it out. And I'm like, Drake, that says Asia.
You know, I said Asia, and I looked at it and went, oh, that says Asia.
Yeah, it's like that's just Asia.
Hey, don't you dare start crying. Don't you dare. Dad'll teach you how to lockpick if you don't cry.
Did I learn how to lock
She
pick,
hugged
Dad?
my arm, so therefore,
She has decided she wants to lockpick.
when in doubt, lockpick out.
How else
No.
is she gonna open the chests on her long adventure?
Yeah. Don't you know she's heading out? Oh my god. I don't care how big the room is. I cast Fireball.
There we go. Lockpick. Again.
All right.
Do I get any inspiration for this?
For what?
Successfully lockpicking all 3 locks that I currently have on hand.
No.
God, no.
In fact, you get opposite inspiration because you're evil.
What? So
As
does that
we
mean
all
I could
know,
just
rogues are only chaotic evil. We all know this.
Exactly.
So, hold on. So does this mean I
No.
can just choose to when I just get disadvantage randomly?
Yep.
No, just we I said this thing earlier, Jake. It's like, no, you need to play a chaotic lawful character. They have a strict moral code that they must follow, but no one can figure out what the fuck it is.
Can I help you?
Hey, we've swapped to eating yogurt.
So, quick question: how old are we calling our characters? By the way,
Oh
Up
yeah.
to you.
We-
Any age.
we all drinking age at this point.
I mean,
Any
you
age
guys
is drink.
grew up in an orphanage. It depends because it's like, are you stuck around the orphanage after becoming of age to help out? Or, what's the
I mean,
situation?
my thought process was, you're. I was thinking your character's directive was like, take care of us until we're adopted, right? Or something like that.
And you just their directive was to
My thought
it's like
process
cherish your
was
life and take care of the orphanage.
after
And it should happen.
after the orphanage burns down, we just never got adopted, so we never actually exited your care.
So how long has the orphanage burned down for? Then we have to clarify.
I don't know.
Listen, any age is
I
drinking age
was
if you
kind of
don't care
operating under
enough.
the assumption. What?
Any age is drinking age if you don't care enough.
True.
Okay,
Oh boy.
I think I got it.
Okay,
Okay.
how about we just do your characters are 18 and the orphanage burned down when you were 15.
Sounds good enough for me.
Sounds good. All right.
Wish.
Character situation figured out.
I poked her cheek and now she's hugging my hand. Ah, she's going to bite! Ow!
It's so tasty.
Yeah,
Child,
that sounds correct though.
you are not Hannibal Lecter.
By the way,
S-
Johnny,
Standard interaction with a baby. Anyway,
when he posted the picture of his character and you called him the dude from Epic the Musical, it's like, dude, that's rude.
Wait,
Don't
what?
call him that, dude.
What?
With Aiden's character, you posted a picture.
Ah, Eurylochus.
Yeah, you called him Eurylochus. It's like, don't call him Eurylochus. That's rude. Eurylochus is a dick.
I mean, fair, but that's just what I thought when I saw it.
Opened the wind
I'm-
bag when he was told not to. Betrayed his captain. Killed a sacred beast, even though he was specifically told repeatedly not to. And then it was like,
Because it
"But
was a
Captain,
sacred beast.
But Captain, we'll die if you don't choose us." If I was Odysseus, I would have been like, "Fuck you! I told you not to. This is your fault."
Well, one thing I love about that is, if you look at it, when in the very beginning he says, "Please don't make me do this," right? He's not asking why. He's already made his decision. He just doesn't want to do it.
Yeah. I really like
I
the
saw a funny
story
video
of
from the
these.
dude Danny who's been reacting to them all recently.
Oh,
Where it's just
yeah.
like, imagine Odysseus at first, he's like, no, I can't do this. And then his crew goes, "Captain, what's going on?" And Odysseus has a moment, and goes, "Actually, I take it back. Kill them all right now. I'm so sick and tired of these fuckers."
Yeah.
them
Captain,
all.
you don't get to call me captain anymore. You
All right.
literally mutinied.
When are we ready to begin?
Yeah.
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
all good.
Maybe.
It is now the game of the times.
Yeah, their literal plan the whole time for fucking Scylla was row through as fast as you can and try to protect the rowers. That was the plan. And it's like, you sacrificed 5 men.
6.
6. Also, I do want to say, Aiden, it still says you've selected no race and no class.
Hey,
No.
No.
refresh.
I've refreshed.
I have been
sometimes.
refreshing.
Yeah.
Refresh
Now
harder.
it says you're a monk, but no race.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys because it says I'm now in the now it says I'm in the campaign at least.
Well, now
and
now I
that's-
clicked it. Now it's saying you're human.
That's weird. I could click view and it brings me to your sheet.
Yeah. So I guess it's just weird. It's fine.
Wait, can you guys see a custom roll?
How the fuck do you have 13 HP?
Yeah.
I'm more concerned about the 13 armor class.
I threw this together literally a second ago.
Hold on.
What needs to be
Armor-
changed?
It's armor
Uh,
none plus dexterity bonus. That's fine.
Well, unarmored defense for monks scales off of wisdom. So any
Wisdom
point,
and
any
dexterity. It's wisdom
Eh,
plus dexterity.
Yeah.
yes, any bonus
just
you
the
have
fact
to
that
both
you
of
go-
those will factor into your armor. High in both is good.
Yes. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
Anyway.
wisdom is his lowest stat.
It is.
All right. We're gonna get started here. All right.
Woo!
No.
Shut up.
Oh. It's gonna make me.
All right.
How the fuck do you have?
Anyway.
Sorry about that, Drake.
No, you're good. You're good. Will you behave now? Be nice.
What is a monk's dice roll? I'm curious.
I believe it's a D8.
How
Right.
the fuck does he have more HP than me?
Wait, no, it's a D10. I think maybe,
Yeah.
and more
No,
con
it's
probably.
it's a D. No, I have more con.
All right. Anyway. Check
It's a-
out.
Well,
No, we need to figure this out.
Oh my god.
It's a D8. Is he the wrong monk? Hold on, let me check this. No?
It is a D8. Do you? I don't know if I.
How do you
rolled-
have
how did I
13
roll?
HP?
I don't know. I
Do,
rolled
do
a
me a
12.
favor. Do me a favor.
Rolled a
do me-
12 and then plus 1 Constitution.
No, whoa. How? It's a D8. How did you roll a 12?
I don't know. That's what it says. I don't know what to tell you, man.
set
That's
that
what
to
it
an
says up
8.
here.
Yeah, set that to an 8.
Okay, there we go.
All right. We're gonna get started now.
Yep, all good.
Technically,
Roll-
you don't roll for.
I was just like
personal
very- I was very confused. I was like, how the fuck does he have more HP than me? I have higher con.
Alright.
You can go, Jake.
Finally.
Oh wait,
Roll
hold on. I
call.
gotta
Everyone
go.
here? Tempest, I swear to God.
There's a misinput. Calm down. You calm the fuck down. There's a
Mute.
There we go. Now we can just start.
All right.
Alright, there we go.
I'm
Alright.
sorry, Dad. I'll do it again.
I'll mute you again then.
I'll cry.
Alright, everyone's here. Okay.
Yes.
So first off, welcome to Solo Worlding. This is session 1.
Woo.
So, alright, Altix. You stop that right now.
I didn't do anything.
I saw the fallout.
Come on, start the campaign, Jake. Listen. I don't get many opportunities to fuck with all how you fuck with me during my sessions.
True.
The amount of times I see a game load up from Drake when I'm DMing a One Piece session.
You know, valid.
I literally just click it just to annoy you, so this is fine. This is fair. Alright.
Jacob has Baldur's Gate open right now.
Jacob?
That is true. Well, I want it loaded for later.
He's like, he has it ready because we're gonna play Baldur's Gate after.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yay.
We're starting now.
Okay.
So you're
I
taking
kill
so
all
long
the
with this
bad
intro,
guys.
Jake.
Yeah, I wonder why. Anyway.
Tell me a
we're-
number when I can pop out because I gotta go grab a drink. But just continue.
Anyway. Alright. I will mute you too.
That
Do not
wasn't
test
me. That wasn't me.
I know who it is, and I will mute you too. Anyway.
And it was great for a session.
Yeah, great.
The
I can
game's
see this.
over.
I can see the session gonna go really well.
About as well as a level 20 campaign.
Oh god. Anyway,
I'm
moving
sorry.
on. Moving on right now because I'm getting frustrated. All right. Welcome to Solo Worlding. You are in a time set around the medieval times. Here the main religion here is known as the Five Monarch religion. It is praising 5 beings who came forth over thousands of years ago to stop a great war from happening. We already discussed this, so I don't really need to cover the monarchs. We'll go in more detail about that later. Our adventure begins at in about the spring, and during the Festival of the Monarchs, as each of you arrive at this town filled with decorations, food, music, plays, people just having fun. In the center of the town, there are 5 great wooden statues, each depicting one of the monarchs. As you each arrive, let's go ahead and start introducing characters. We're gonna start over here with Jacob.
Okay. So, walking into the festival, just looks like a really, really tiny guy, with a really big cloak on. You can't see anything that he's wearing at all, but he's got he's holding a stick that's got a cool light in it, and it looks like it's filled with like fireflies that he's caught. But he's just wearing he's got a lot of packs on, he's got a lot of bags. But
Everyone
nobody can
should
tell
post their
what race
pictures
he is at all.
so we can see better.
Okay. What were you saying?
Everyone should post their pictures in general of their characters. so
Yeah.
we can see.
When you introduce your character, please post your character picture to the general tab.
I thought Jacob's character was going to be very tall from his picture. It's a very large.
You thought that guy was gonna be tall?
He looks like a very large frogman.
Mm.
Oh
I
no
did
no
not
no
dr-
no no!
I did
This
not draw this. I
small
just
frog,
found a really cool art that I
Why did I
decided to
think
use.
Jacob posted that? I was very confused. I was like,
Oh yeah,
that's not a
so that's my
frog.
frog man.
That's very much a frog,
Yes.
man.
Frogman.
Oh yeah,
He-
my
he
boy
doesn't-
is only a
he
few
doesn't
feet
look-
tall.
Anything like a frog, but then he just has a very long tongue he can shoot out.
There we go.
It's
There's
like,
the boy.
That looks like a very large frogman. He looks like
Mm.
he's maybe like 6 foot tall.
At
I don't think
least.
so.
No. Look at the cattails
Well-
on the grass.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like
true.
But
8 foot
those are little
tall.
baby cattails.
Okay.
Those are
No,
saplings.
no. I think you just have to accept that you're 6 feet tall, Jacob.
But-
I also
but
like to
tiny
envision.
You're very
I-
large frog friend.
I love to envision Grung walking barefoot. You just hear the slapping sound on whatever.
Yes.
Whatever.
Everyone,
it's
flap, 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 flap.
It sounds like flip flops. Jacob, I think you have to accept it. You're just a very large, friendly frog.
Okay, 4 feet tall. We meet in the middle.
Okay, next up is Altix. Leading this
Wow.
character.
Fuck you. I was eating.
All right.
How dare you?
Animus, you're up.
Yeah,
All right.
and one of you go first because I'm with them. So
All
Yeah.
right. So, my character's name is Jin. He is approximately, you know, do elves like age slower in the early years? Because he's 18 in like human terms. I don't know if that's the same for elves or not.
no,
It's definitely not.
no.
Okay,
It would be he's 18. Like he
Oh,
would
yeah.
be 18 in he would be 18-year-olds in elven years, and that would still be like a lot of games that would still be considered. You'd be still quite young for an elf, considering elves live up to 200.
Yeah,
But
still
you-
like a screaming toddler by comparison to the rest of the elves.
Right, but you're still like you could still like be
Yeah.
adult.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Same cognizance as like a 18-ish year old.
All right.
And he wears this lightweight, focused on mobility type leather armor with some occasional whatever, I don't actually know what the material's called. Got that Asian type looking armor.
Okay. Like samurai armor?
But like not the whole thing.
Okay.
Just got like the occasional like solid piece going with it, like the shoulder pads, but not much
Yeah.
else. Also has very long blonde hair that is done up in something of a ponytail type hairstyle, and proudly showing off the pointy ears.
All right.
And accompanying Kurai and is it Issa? Okay.
All right. Tempest, you're up next.
Stage fright.
Okay then.
Wow. The streamer.
Going back to Altix.
Stage fright.
You don't get to do that. You already got your shoes.
Wow. Stealing my thing now, as I see. Man, worst caretaker ever.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm doing something.
I'm still like
God.
trying to mentally prepare for this.
Mentally prepare for what? What's wrong?
This
You can
exact.
trust me to be your DM.
No, I don't know why. I just have to mentally prepare.
I'm a great DM, guys. I won't mentally torture you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you tried to do that to a certain someone during a certain thing going on, but you just gave up.
Listen.
I'm listening. So is Baby Tempest.
Yes. Baby Tempest understands me, okay?
So cute.
Okay. Fuck it. I guess we're just gonna go with Urza for my character.
Okay.
So, alright, so my character has long, like scarlet red hair, They're wearing armor, even though they don't need it. They're kind of just wearing it to, uh, you know, look somewhat normal for her party. But she could, like, if a sword was to hit her arm, if it doesn't have enough force, it just wouldn't even penetrate the skin because her arm is metal.
Three Scooches type
Um,
bit right there.
But yeah, she is a warforged. She spent most of her life built by a old scientist who has passed away now. Sadly, he passed away in the fire of the orphanage. But she was built to be a caretaker of the orphanage that both Tempest and Johnny's characters grew up in. And after the orphanage burned down, she decided to travel with Johnny and Tempest's characters, as they were the only two survivors, and her directives tell her to take care of them.
All right. Thank you for sharing.
You know what happened?
Next up is Tempest. You don't have a choice this time. You will do it.
I'm being choked up by my child. I'm being
Maybe
serious.
Tempest
She's like
says you
holding
have-
on. She's
She
holding
better
on.
succeed if you want a valid excuse.
Right.
She'll let go. Okay. Mine went like, God damn it. I hit myself. Alright. So, just roughly 5'9" ish, give or take. Definitely not rounding up to look taller. No, just
Okay.
yeah, just wearing just some kind of like a large robe to cover most of the body, and some dark hair with some nice dark eyes, just kind of peering through the hair a little bit. Definitely not eyeing any of the nearby food stalls. See if he can steal anything.
The food stalls seem very. They seem very relaxed. There's a lot of people near them. You might. There's a better chance you can steal something here than anywhere else.
Good to know. Noted.
And lastly, Aiden.
A hole through Kurai right now.
Slowly sweating bullets.
You could feel the presence of a older sister.
Aiden, what's your character?
Standing in front of one of the specific statues that's kind of been devoted to the fire is an extremely muscular man. He looks built like a gymnast. He's very strong in the back. He has large arms and appears to have no hair despite his surprisingly young-looking face. And this man is wearing the robes of a monk. He's draped in dark red silk with orange and lighter red stitching all around him, and he has a very symbolic, what looks almost like a burn scar on his shoulder. That is one that matches the main crest that stands next to the statue, and his name is Tigan. Or
Okay.
Kagan.
I thought when you started to say he is built very muscular, I thought you were about to say he's built very much like a truck.
No, he's very much like a gymnast. He's not like tall, but he's also not short either. He's around 5'10"ish. So he's a muscular build for his stature.
Okay. Thank you for introducing characters, guys. We're gonna keep moving on. As
Altix
you
hasn't
all,
posted their art yet, but I must see.
Yeah, Altix. And
It's a
Aiden.
it's a random fucking picture. Aiden already posted his earlier.
Oh, you just
It's a random picture of Urza.
I posted the updated version of it.
yeah.
Nice.
You'll get a nice picture when I find a nice picture. For now, I'm not posting anything until I find something.
While I want to make fun of you, I understand.
All right. We're gonna get moving here. As each of you explore the festival, you realize that there's multiple people from multiple different countries all here, all enjoying, laughing, and having fun with each other. What do each of you do for just this first bit?
Issa is holding on to the collar of Karai's jacket.
Okay.
I swear I'm
Because-
not gonna do anything.
Why do I not trust you?
I don't know.
Like turns him to slowly look at my robotic eyes.
Slowly just side eye like that, the dog side eye and kind of look. Just I don't know. Ask yourself that. I'm not you. I mean, I can look like you, but I'm still not you.
I mean, you could probably get away with easing up just a little bit. It is a festival after all.
When I left him alone in the last town, we had to pay off 3 nobles for the trinkets he stole.
I mean, it's not my fault we're so poor as it is.
Peg cracks back over. So you just steal from whoever you want.
Hey, they deserved it. Okay, that's my only defense here.
Some rich people could give to the poor and don't.
Yeah, those guys, they just scoffed at me when I asked for help. So I
I'm
helped
not
myself.
Denying they deserved it, but you keep getting arrested and we keep having to bail you out.
It's not my fault.
This is
local-
a festival. Behave.
Not even an apple?
We have some gold.
We have a little bit. We could get by for now.
You can buy an apple.
It doesn't mean we can't try to save.
Alright. Jacob, Aiden, what are you two doing?
Some lightning begin to channel in her hand.
Megan's standing in front of this statue, kind of just in awe, but he also has this like little tablet. It appears he's like scribbling on, and just kind of standing there, just admiring this beautiful, beautiful sculpture of, someone of his faith.
Okay. And Jacob?
I think low scan is there's people like playing a game to like win a prize somewhere, and he's just like kind of really sneakily casting guidance on them to help.
He's watching them play this card game where they have like different colors for decks, and this one guy's like playing like blue, and he's turning what he's calling land.
Oh, I got. Yeah, I actually somehow shut down all counter spells. I don't know how I do it, but like, nobody's spells get countered.
It just eats all the counterspell cards.
Yeah.
Just when no one's looking, a tongue just shoots out and eats a card.
The best removal. Anyway. Alright, as you're all enjoying the festival in your own different ways, exploring, eating food, not trying to get arrested, you all seem to suddenly feel a pull towards one of the statues, specifically the Monarch of Light, who rests in the center of town. You feel like as if something's telling you to go.
There's a Monarch of Light, but
Monarch of the Sun. Sorry.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you guys do?
Just not really gonna question it. Just gonna go up and admire the statue.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly set Karai down and be like, and we'll let go. Please don't steal anything. We're here to have a good time. I do not want to have to deal with the authorities again.
Fine.
Thank you. She'll slowly set you down. My character's probably a decently tall, so my character, like how tall is Karai? Would you say?
About roughly 5'9"
I think my character might be able to like lift you a little bit off the ground. Just dangling, slowly sets you down. My character's probably like close to my height, IRL, like 6'6".
Jin is probably a very similar height to Karai.
It just slowly sets you down and be like, Good. Now let us go.
Jacob, Aiden, what are you guys doing?
Depending on where this statue is, I'm going to. Tegan is going to kind of stare at the other statues and scribble some other things down on his note card or his tablet before finally arriving to the sun one.
Okay.
I think
I'm
And
checking
Jacob?
in my card for a second.
Loscan definitely sees the like. Isn't there like one for beasts? Or...
Yes.
Yeah, he
There's
sees
a-
the beast one and goes, "That guy's kind of cool." But then he'll eventually meander over to the sun
Alright.
one, and he sees all these other people and goes like, "Weird."
As you all begin to make your way towards the sun monarch statue, you feel as if those of you who can cast spells feel a wave of magical energy seem to cover the land. And as you look around, you see things start to slow down. Balls that were thrown into the air seem to start to descend very slower. The wind dies down as people stop moving. Eventually, as you all reach the sun, you notice as the statue begins to glow as a spirit of an angelic woman appears out of it, hovering above the statue in a praying position, its eyes closed. As she gets to speak. Right, one second, let me get the thing out. Hold on. O chosen souls, I am Etheria, the last of the monarchs. I come to you to ask for your assistance. A dark evil threatens this world, and the peace I have granted it. I ask of you, take up our mission, grow stronger, and banish this evil from the world. I sadly do not have much time left, so I will bestow upon you a gift. I shall grant you access to the power that made
back.
us monarchs in the first. I bestow
back,
upon
whatever.
you. Oh my god, I hate you.
I'm being legitimately serious. Someone knocked on my door. And I have no idea
Okay.
what's going on.
Let me finish this. So, I bestow upon you access to the Nova system. As this goddess kind of stretches out her hands to y'all, a bit of light energy comes out and starts to float all around y'all, as you feel yourselves being empowered.
Oh.
I must leave you now.
Oh.
My light is fading.
Okay.
We will be watching. We can no longer interfere. I wish you best of luck in the journey ahead. And with that, this white
Yeah, have a
spirit
good one.
starts to cross her arms again before sinking back into the statue. And time resumes as if nothing has happened.
Jin just has this extreme expression of confusion and like he's just absolutely frozen in place.
Yeah, just over here, just what? I didn't get drugged, did I?
What was in those apples earlier?
Oh, you did take the apples.
No. Shut up.
Different apples.
So,
Right.
all
Cry.
of you knew.
Empty your bag right now, Cry.
It's gone?
I just grab Cry's bag, open it up. There's like 3 apples in it. I just slowly look up at him.
I obtained them legally?
I think we got bigger problems right now.
As you're all kind of coming down from this visit from a goddess,
Cry is always
Some-
my biggest problem.
you suddenly hear a scream of terror coming from the statue of the Frost Monarch. As
That's not good.
as y'all run over there, you see the statue of the Frost Monarch covered in blood with a message saying, "Forget your false gods and embrace the new ones." And below that, you see a priest of the monarchs laying there dead, with a black knife stabbed into his back.
Jesus.
It's the Dark Brotherhood.
Someone's feeling egotistical today, I guess.
And as you all arrive here, something different happens to you. As suddenly there is a blue floating screen in front of you, with words on it that somehow just appeared here.
Checks to make sure Cry still has his knife on him. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen,
Cry is a bit of a thief, and she knows that, but she also knows he wouldn't just go and murder someone. Also, he was with her.
I mean, not a random priest he's never even heard of. But besides the point.
Right.
As this happens, you all notice a now suddenly glowing screen in front of you. With Alexa, shut up! I'm speaking. Alexa, turn on Do Not Disturb.
I'm sorry, I just imagine just system suddenly speaker mode. Alexa, shut up!
Well, I think it's clear we all need to go to bed.
On this screen in front of you, you see the words, "Quest began, Monarch's Path."
I'm gonna just try to poke the screen. Just
You manage to touch it, as if it's just kind of floating there. And as you look around, you see the rest of the party all having this screen in front of them, the same words.
What is this strange holy omen?
I've never seen. You guys seen anything like this before?
No. I can't even really use magic, huh?
What's happening right now?
The next screen pops up in front of you after this one disappears, with different words that you have no idea where these came from. One word says inventory. One says stats. Another says quest log. What are these random words?
Obviously, guys, turns to Cry. Obviously, this is some type of stat system for one of those animes you like.
The second you say stats, another blue screen pops up in front of you.
She doesn't actually say that, though.
Okay.
And
I really wanted to go, this is like one of those hentais you like, right,
Oh
Karai?
my God.
It's like the dad who doesn't know the difference between a hentai and an anime.
an enjoyer of both, anyways.
So what do y'all do?
Hang on, I'm lighting my incense so that way I can get into the monk mindset.
You know what?
Nice.
All right.
Jin is just sitting there with the brain smoke happening.
As you light your incense, you see
that was a joke. That's actually
Okay.
what I'm doing IRL, not in real life.
Wow. I was gonna say this is interesting. You're ready to figure out some things. So what do y'all do? This magical screen is pop up with these random words.
Well, guess
What is the meaning of this? What has brought forth this summoning? Is this because of the goddess? I wonder.
I don't know anything about no gods.
I'm gonna press the quest button.
It seems you have to say these out loud.
Quest?
The second you say quest, this screen vanishes. Another one pops up, showing you a list, but mostly empty, with the words on top: Path of the Monarch. Again, just floating there in front of you.
Seeing this, Jin is just gonna be like, stats?
When you say stats, you see another blue screen that pops up in front of you. As you see your own body standing there, numbers on each side of you. And judging from these numbers, you can tell that they mean how strong and how agile, how much health you have. It's as if you can increase your power from here.
Comes over, grabs Karai's hand, and makes him hit inventory and looks. How many apples are in his inventory?
As you force him to click inventory, nothing happens because again you have to say it out loud.
Say it.
inventory. It's not like there's gonna be anything in there since this is just brand new.
The second you say inventory, you see a blank screen pop up with miniature black boxes all over it. They're all empty, as if nothing's been put in here.
I'm gonna take just one of the apples that is definitely not stolen, and like just try to press it against the screen, see if that'll do anything.
As you press it against one of the boxes, the apple suddenly vanishes from your hand. As on this screen, an image of an apple appears in one of the boxes.
Aha! No, I'm just kidding.
So I click on the apple.
It appears in your hand again, instantly.
It seems to be kind of like one of those bags of holding. Sort of magical pouch that we can store items in.
Huh.
Oh, you're very similar to one.
Looks over.
Are we
You are
aware of
now-
the other people that are all
looks
seeing
up,
this?
looks over at the frog.
Yes, you are aware
You
of
are
everyone-
now a part of our group.
What?
I guess
hold on.
we're
She sees it as a small frog, almost child, and she's just like, mm-hmm. Programming is kicked in. Must protect.
All right, can I get
Oh,
a
yeah.
active perception roll from all of you?
Oh, I'm gonna
Active perception?
all right.
Perception.
Perception.
18.
17.
Unlike Verities, I have good
18.
perception.
Terrible.
Oh,
I was so taken aback by being immediately offered to join a group.
Yeah, he's
Oh, there.
you know, Jacob's distracted about basically being adopted.
Thank you.
Yeah.
all right.
You wanna bring me some
everyone
cheese?
Everyone except for Jacob notices this. As in the back in one of the alleyways nearby, you see a man cloaked in a black cloak with a little bit of blood on it, is sprinting away. Above his head, you see a little blue arrow kind of pointing down at him.
Hold on, I know. The whole bowl.
Well, I guess we're going that way. Good thing we brought all our weapons to this festival, right?
Stop.
Let's chase him.
She'll release
I
cry.
don't really carry weapons.
She'll release cry, and she just goes, "All right, it's time to get to work."
All right.
Now we all start sprinting at him. He just turns around and sees a party of 5 speeding towards him. He's like, "What the fuck?"
As he's running, he seems a bit happy as he turns around, noticing all of you are now chasing him. His face goes pale. What? No one should saw me.
Well,
I didn't actually see you. I'm
tough luck,
sorry.
pal.
All right.
Kid, fire a warning shot.
I'm gonna pull out my bow.
Pulls out a
Well,
grenade.
hold Hold on. Okay,
is
so-
there a way I could possibly try and cut him off in order to like get
Roll
to him, or do I
dexterity.
have to directly chased him?
Roll dexterity for me.
Everyone?
No, I assume just
Just one. All right. You do manage to cut him off as you surround a corner, appearing right in front of him. As he stops and sort of backs up a little. Listen, man! I didn't do anything. You gotta let me go.
What is
Okay,
your
so
training? I want to believe you, but the evidence says otherwise.
What evidence? I don't have anything on me.
bro,
Please
you
explain
got
to me.
you got blood on your cloak,
you are covered in blood.
running
yeah,
away
I
from the scene of a
logically-
murder.
Logically,
scratched my knee.
all assumption, the blood is not even near your knee. It's more closer to the upper part and along your arm.
He definitely seems very stressed here, as if he's not used to this.
Please surrender peacefully so we may take you to authorities and get everything sorted out. If you
Hell
are
no.
innocent, then you have nothing to worry about.
Hell no. He's gonna draw his dagger. And he's gonna grab
I would like to try to pin his cloak to the wall with a crossbow bolt upon seeing the dagger.
I
roll
would.
dexterity.
Can I
Also,
do? Can I do the
does he
same?
have a dagger? The dagger was in the chest.
He
What
had
kind of
he had
assassin
two,
He has
carries
an
only
extra one.
one?
but
Yeah.
would that not be an attack roll or
That would be an attack roll, yes.
Is that good?
that's gonna be a 24?
Drake, you say he has an extra one, and then my character just goes, I've gotten information from the divine DM god that you are in fact the murderer.
No,
is
what am I
there
talking about?
is there a way I can disarm him?
Yeah, you want to go for an unarmed strike.
Sure.
I mean,
Does a
that-
does a
I mean-
24 work?
I don't know, does it? Yes, it definitely works.
Does a 13 work?
A 13 will hit.
Okay.
As Animus, you launch this crossbow, pinning the cloak to the wall. As he starts to try and pull away, Aiden, you run over there and kind of grab his arm, twisting it and making him drop the weapon in front of him.
That's good.
You know, you had to pull the knife on us.
Let me go. I'll tell you what you want to know. Just let me go.
I
you
would
are
not be
going
doing
You
to
know-
tell
this.
us
Then I'd
what
be
we
afraid
want
that
to
you have
know.
other weapons to pull on me and my convoy.
You are going to tell us what you know now, before anything of letting you go.
Altix roll intimidation for me. With advantage.
Wait, I'm supposed to have a thing for intimidation, what? Hold on, let me check the thing really quick. 'Cause I might have
Proficiency in intimidation.
Yeah, I was supposed to. I thought it fit with the whole
That's-
motherly.
That's beautiful. I like it.
Let me just swap that over. Before I do this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. A 1, a 2.
What, a
That's
nat 20?
that's a dirty 20.
Dirty.
Okay. Looking up at you, this definitely young person with a face mask starts to tremble. Fine. I was hired to the Adventurers Guild. They're paying me a bunch of money to do this. I don't know. Just let me go. He definitely seems in the younger range, about maybe 14, 15.
Oh damn.
I'm gonna pick him up, holding him tightly so he can't get out, and I'm gonna go, Karai, please search his pockets.
You got it.
Because I feel like Karai is good about.
Yeah. Correct. As you search him, you find a multitude of different poisons. He's definitely an assassin, but judging from the quality of his gear and the poisons he has, he's not very good. If anything, he's brand new.
No,
She's
little
going to.
little young for this, aren't we?
She's going to.
I don't know why this guy was sent to kill you guys. I'm just here.
She's gonna turn to Tegan and go, "You there? Would you please assist me in moving this individual?"
Oh, and we didn't have any corn.
Dagan?
Who?
Aiden.
Mm-hmm.
Say what? Sorry.
My character's asking for assistance moving the assassin.
Gladly.
Basically, taking them to a guard.
Works for me. Can
We-
I take the arm that I'm still kind of holding from twisting the weapon out of his hand and kind of put it behind him?
Currently, my character's basically holding this child by the neck,
Sure. Yeah. Let's
like
do
the
this.
back of the, like how you see like
Scruff of the
people-
neck.
Yeah, like just like let me go.
He is squirming to try and get out of your grip, but to no avail.
So,
Yeah,
how
that's
would you-
why I
how would
basically
you like me to assist you?
probably the best way is just be near and ready if he tries to break free. She
Absolutely.
has him, but it's like if he tries to run away, you look strong, so she's like, please assist in transporting. And she's going to start walking out of the alleyway carrying him with everyone.
Did we formally confiscate all the poisons and other stuff?
I believe, yeah,
Yes.
I told Tempest to grab it all.
You
And
also find a small pouch of gold.
right, well, Tempest would have that on him right now.
Yeah, it's about 2 pieces. Not much, but it's something.
We will take them out to. I'm assuming there's a bunch of guards around the scene of the crime.
Yeah, you notice a bunch of guards that surrounded it. Some are investigating.
We'll go up to one and goes, "Excuse me, officer.
Yes,
this-
how can I help you, citizen?
This individual was sprinting away from the scene of the crime with multiple poisons on them and drew a knife on us when we confronted them.
Also, they're
also
covered in.
confessed
He's
to the
covered
crime.
in. Yeah.
They also confessed to the crime.
Also
see.
visibly covered in probably this guy's blood.
I'm gonna go ahead and present
I
them
see.
the everything but the bag of gold.
He nods as he calls over some other guards. The other guards walk over, taking this young man from your grips and immediately putting him in cuffs, as he is soon enough escorted away and thrown in the back of a carriage.
He stated he was hired by the Adventurers Guild to kill this man.
The Adventurers Guild. That's not like them.
Is it
Definitely-
possible? Is it possible someone within the Adventurers Guild, not the Adventurers Guild as whole, hired them, but a possible person infiltrating or perhaps even disguised as got him to do this?
There is definitely some of that. The guild hall is open to everyone, so anyone could have gone in there and offered some money for a sketchy job.
Hold on a second, and I'm just gonna go over to the guy. Be like,
Okay.
what is your? Would you be willing to give a description as to what this employer of yours
Isai,
might have looked like?
as Jin is talking, Isai is going to look over again with the same intimidation. I'm assuming I could just keep using the 20 since I successfully intimidated him.
Yeah. As you try and talk to him, he seems to not respond. Give me a second. He seems not to respond as he just sort of sits there.
Damn it, we didn't check his mouth for fake teeth.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Can I
I'm
do a
gonna
really quick medicine on him?
insight this one.
Yeah, go ahead and roll medicine. I'm gonna do medicine first.
Alright. 14.
I has been delivered food.
Oh, nice.
What kind of
What'd you
food?
Yay!
Mexican.
14.
14? Is that a medicine check you said?
Yes.
Alright. As you begin to examine him, it's pretty much obvious immediately. This man is dead. It
Can
seemed-
I very quickly open his mouth or something and see if there's a
Yeah.
fake tooth?
As you open his mouth, it seems that there was no oral injection. Nothing was taken in that route to kill him. Something else did. Through your medical examination, you notice on his chest, seeming to appear out of nowhere, was a poison stabbed mark from which you can only believe was some sort of artifact given to him. It seems whoever did this did not want loose ends.
Whoever hired him to kill the priest seems to have set it up so he would die shortly after.
That's a bit of an
Okay.
issue now.
So,
So we have no leads, no information. We have nothing.
well, not
There's a
entirely true.
chance. Do you mind if I check
So-
the body itself real quick?
Of course, please.
yeah.
You're the ones who brought him to justice.
I'm gonna go up to the nice, lovely. I'm going to the priest body specifically.
Okay.
Now I'm just gonna take note of every single detail I can about like his actual features and all that.
All right. Judging from his features and the large blade in his back, you can see that due to the position of the stab, it should not have been an instant death. He should have been able to survive. But judging by his face and his contortion of his muscles, he was
Most likely
poisoned as well.
I so here I have a thought. So we might not be totally up a creek as we thought. Depends how brazen we plan on being with this little confrontation. But Karai here.
Shh. I don't say anything quite yet. There might be
Okay.
any ears that are listening in right now. But-
Fair.
So let's just leave that little thing for a surprise.
Yeah, that sounds good. But we might not be totally without a lead or anything. But just
As you
keep
walk
us
up to him,
posted
you
on
hear one
anything
of the
you can learn.
shout out as he is now holding the black blade that was stabbed into him. Hold on, we got something. As you all surround him, you notice that this black blade has an etched design into it. One uncommonly seen.
Can I,
On it, you
can I
see
if there's
the
any religious
5
markings or something like
symbols.
that?
Yeah. You can obviously see that there are the 5 symbols of the monarchs, but each one is crossed out.
Someone's definitely feeling
Some type
egotistical.
of religious.
And the one at the hilt that is unknown to you.
All of the
Can I try
monarchs
for
are
something to
gone, I
figure out what
guess.
that last one is? That is unknown.
Is there,
sorry?
in this world, are there any like talks or rumors or like small stuff of like maybe cults that worship things other than the monarchs?
They're very hard to find information about, but there are.
But you could not find information, but like heard of them.
Yeah, there are rumors there are cults.
So go.
Is there maybe something in a bunch of religious
cults.
scriptures that would be in like a temple or something?
No, you
Yeah.
wouldn't know what these symbols are.
Issa will just go, I wonder if this hangs to one of those religious zealot cults that you hear about time to time that worship the non-monarchs.
Well, one of the guards walks up. Well, if we're dealing with poison, we know someone we should go talk to. The alchemist works in poison. Should be able to tell us at least something.
Okay.
Where's this alchemist located?
The guard points towards the we can only guess is the guild hall.
Yeah.
The one there, second floor. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay. Well,
Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.
And I'm just gonna nudge Karai a little, being like, do you think it would be a good idea to memorize detail about our little would-be assassin, our little assassin here,
Yeah,
just in case?
I was just thinking the same thing real quick. So,
Depends how brazen we want to be about this, but seeing as if we were going to do that thing, then you would kind of be the focal point of it. So it's up to you how you want to handle this.
fine by me.
Listening in.
Staring at cry.
Don't worry, we're doing this for a good reason. For once. I mean,
Yeah, trust me, our intentions are totally
for once.
benevolent with this one.
For once. Yeah, I'm gonna, if it's still possible, to check the now dead child assassin.
Yeah, you can go
but,
check him.
Yeah, just any again, just any features about him, like just even like minor stuff.
His face,
You
height,
notice
so
you
on and
notice a
so
couple
forth.
scars, a couple all that. You do manage to get all into your memory pretty well.
Yeah. All right. Now then, shall we get going?
I can just ask, does this happen to you guys often where people are hunting you down, or?
Yes.
Oh. Then I shall follow
Definitely
your
may
lead.
or may not be my fault
Looking at
sometimes.
looking at Karai, it does.
Just not
Especially-
usually in this fashion.
It's like you guys are the first people I've had a conversation with in 15 years.
Well,
Oh, I mean,
here's to building that social life.
yeah.
Sounds good.
And it seems like you've also been adopted into our group.
All right, what are y'all
Yes.
doing
I
now?
believe the robot believes I'm a child.
Age is irrelevant. I will protect.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Lenroy is gonna walk up to the now corpse and kind of do what looks to be almost like a prayer and symbol type thing, and then just turn to start walking towards the alchemist without saying anything.
Why did my brain think you go up, you do the prayer, and it's like, and then his body bursts into flames to purify the spirits.
That would be really funny.
Man, what did
So-
that priest do to be so unholy?
As we walk,
that would be like, you know how in some animes they're like elves will do things where they always burn the body and do prayers because it like sends the spirits back up to the heavens
Yeah,
to like
makes
be
sense.
reincarnated or whatever. So the burning of the body would be a good thing.
it's just how spontaneous it is that might be like, oh,
It was his
Yeah,
prayer.
He looks
It's
at
a
it and
witch!
bows, and just the guy just goes.
Destroying
ship
evidence.
Actually, if anything, I'd like to stop by the church he goes to. See if I can find any robes of his or anything of the sort. for good reasons, for good reasons.
maybe let's go see this alchemist first, though. Anyway, though,
All right, as you enter the guild hall, you can see multiple, definitely strong-looking adventurers are here. Some drinking and definitely shit-faced drunk. Others flirting with waitresses.
Do we still
And
have a
some-
guard with us?
No, the guards are gone.
I feel like one guard would come with us, so we have authority.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, well we'll say a guard is with y'all. And some people are at the front desk talking to the clerks. Others are at the quest board looking at certain quests. Real quick, I need you all to roll a perception roll.
Ooh, yay, another
All right, we have our
perception.
own quest board, but it's in our brains now.
Ah, it'd be a 14.
that's gonna be an 18.
A 17?
23. I have
That
seen
one,
into the
baby.
future.
That one.
Yeah,
Lose your
Alright,
style.
Megan, you have no eyes. I'm sorry to say.
He blind.
He forgot to
That's
open his
okay.
eyes back up after doing the prayer.
My guy is absolutely locked in on talking to this alchemist.
Yeah,
He does not
well,
give a fuck.
We'll say you're still a bit too distraught from everything that's happened to kind of notice things. All of you,
Fair
the rest of you, notice that someone in this area catches your eye. In the back, you see a young girl, can't be more than 12, 13,
Dude, he's a
asleep.
monk. He wouldn't notice a girl.
with a massive axe next to her. It seems rusted and decayed as she sleeps. Do y'all want to approach her or you want to keep going to the alchemist?
Eternal
Uh,
instincts.
Must approach.
Yeah,
I'm
this
going to the
is
alchemist.
odd.
I'm not sure if she would, because like we see a lot of weird adventures every day. Yes, it is a child, and part of her programming would be like, yeah, but she also doesn't want to scare the child.
Maybe on the other
Hey,
sword first.
uh, are you okay there,
Uh,
small child?
she yawns as she slowly sits up. Are you gonna feed me or just talk to me?
Oh, pull out an apple and
Uh,
set it down.
My wrist
Uh,
goes into my hand, and like cooking tools come out. She's going to walk off.
Oh no, not again.
A little while later, she comes back with some food.
Smelling the food, she immediately sits up, her mouth watering, and she does like little grabby hands towards the food. Gimme, gimme!
Gonna put it down on the table for the child.
She immediately like starts grabbing, she starts chowing down. And then
I
she
feel like
hasn't
there's a
eaten in
story here.
days.
Also, I found a picture. I think I might have found a picture I'll use that is like heavily more robotic themed that I like.
Nice.
Ooh.
cool.
Post it.
When I get a chance, I'm simultaneously looking at a few other options at the same time.
Okay.
So,
Fair.
as she's eating, the second she finishes her meal, she just flops over, head into the plate, asleep again.
Uh,
Okay.
oh.
You know, I feel like that might be weirder than the weird screen thing that popped up earlier.
You know, I'm just not gonna question it.
We've had enough of a day as it is. Weird stuff. It's just, yeah, I guess that's just life now,
Oh, she wakes up again. She sits up. Oh, you're still here. Anyway, what did y'all want again?
I mean, it just seems a little strange seeing a small child sitting here sleeping next to a rusty axe who
Oh,
does not appear to have had food recently.
oh, I'm not a child. I
What?
can promise you that.
Uh, uh,
I'm gonna
okay.
just gently pat his shoulder, just slightly shake my head, just don't.
I think I'm running around my second millennia.
Oh,
I'm-
boy.
Oh, do you happen to be an elf?
I am not an elf. I can tell you that for sure.
I mean, yeah, I'm an elf. This is not an elf. This is visibly not an elf.
As you're all talking to her, suddenly a screen pops up from in front of you. As if back when you first got your powers. This one has different words. It says, "Would you like to accept the quest? The Black Girl."
Excuse?
Hold on. I have reason to call it this.
You see the quest board go, wait, hold on, and it just rechanges the name.
Just put in a press conference, just right here.
And
the
below that,
demon girl.
below that, you see a Y and an N.
Abnormally famished child labeled the black girl. Anyway.
I'll
Oh, wow.
Just leave me alone.
just gonna sit down.
I made this name for a reason. You'll figure it out later.
Racism.
Racism.
Oh my god. No.
Anyways,
Completely joking. Anyway.
actually,
Anyway.
hey, would Jin know common sign language by chance?
Yes.
Okay, in that case,
I
I'm
mean,
just gonna...
we over the years, we've come up with several ways of trying to speak without.
Thieves can't.
Yeah. No,
That is a bunch of different random. So you guys could easily speak thieves can't.
Yeah, no, I
each
just
other.
wanted to simply sign, just being quiet, and just kind of sign to him. Just, do we have anything to lose for accepting this?
I mean, not as far as I could tell. I respond
I
back
have
in,
nothing
the
else
same
to do,
thing.
and I do think it would be nice to help this helpless person.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Sure.
All right.
Also, I posted a picture.
Yeah.
Oh,
As you all lean and click the Y,
Oh,
screen disappears as y'all have accepted the quest. Actually, Yarn's
like
looking
it.
at y'all. Well, if you want to be useful, I guess you could go get my gem from me.
Jim?
Looking
Sounds
over
like-
at Karai.
Listen, I feel a little offended. I understand, but
You
Is up
know,
my
you know,
alley,
not like I
so-
haven't paid, not like I haven't, helped you out occasionally.
My brain
Uh,
just keeps going to my arm retracts in and a bar of soap comes out and I'm just like cleaning her axe.
Hey, don't touch that!
I'm just kidding. She's not actually doing that.
Yeah.
so
Technically, I think I could with Tinker's tools though.
She looks at Joe. Well, you gonna do it or not?
well,
I
can
mean,
you
What is
I
give us
don't,
some
I
more
don't know what
details?
is.
Located.
If you need, fine. I guess you humans do need details.
I'm not.
She leans back in her chair, seeming a bit annoyed. I know my gem's somewhere in this godforsaken city, but I can't leave without it. So if
whole
one of
city?
you finds it, I'm going to, part with some things, possibly.
Hey,
What
I mean,
does this gem
even trade
look
then?
like exactly?
I would. Sounds
It's
like
a
a
red
plan.
gem with my sign in it.
What is your sign?
Oh, this is totally tiki, isn't it?
Not Tiki.
Okay.
I
Who's
don't even know who
Tiki?
Tiki is.
You'll see
Fire
a
Emblem.
you'll see a pig in it. I'll say that. You'll see a pig.
Whoa, very specific symbol.
Well,
Okay, I feel like that's pretty hard to miss.
I mean, well, how big is it?
It's. She points over to her axe, and then in the like the blade part, you see a empty like circular area. It about fits right in there.
Okay.
You sure? Yeah. I'm just gonna go with it at this point.
Alright, and session is over.
No, and then the second y'all accept, she's like, "Great job," and then falls back asleep.
Well,
Okay, so
Okay.
is that just
I
gonna be
asked
like
if she
how
goes
life
back-
is now, where we're just gonna be sprung upon by like little errands, little things? I guess I mean, sure, if it's helping us, but like
What did-
I'm still
I
not
don't even know if
100%
this
totally
is.
sure what we're doing
I
or
guess
why
we
I don't
go
know if
talk
this is
to
us
the
helpful at
you're.
all.
what are the
We
chances
go
these?
talk to the alchemist now.
Yeah, I mean, let's go.
All right.
Before Loscan leaves, he's gonna cast a little spell secretly and cast Good Berry and put 5 berries like in the little girl's pocket.
All right.
Reverse pickpocketing.
Very nice.
The second you start sneaking away, you hear a swift movement. As you look over, and this girl in her sleep is munching on the berries, all of them.
Oh damn,
Nice.
she's not, okay. She doesn't have to eat for like 5 days now.
Yeah,
Well,
the anti-starvation spell.
Yeah.
All right. As y'all make your way upstairs, you see a sort of like desk area with different potions, different vials, different ingredients, and you see a young man on the other end wearing some sort of lab coat, moving things around and brewing different potions.
Have the guard bring the poison up because we gave it to him.
Huh? What's this?
Excuse me, sir. I can
Yeah.
ask you some questions.
Oh yeah, sure.
A crime was recently committed at the statue of the Frost Monarch, in which a priest was killed using various types of poison. Could you possibly inspect these and give us any info on them?
Well, you'll probably want the alchemist for that.
I said the alchemist.
Yeah, and no, you said the guy who's here.
I said I went to the alchemist.
The alchemist isn't here. He looks at y'all. Give me 1 second. As he goes to the back and soon comes out with a older woman looking like someone's grandma. Sort of comes in. I heard you needed me?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you happen to be the alchemist?
I'm the one they call the alchemist, yes. And why aren't you adorable little one?
Oh,
She reaches out
I'm.
and squeezes your little cheeks.
Oh, but I'm big.
Oh no.
This is why I
Uh,
said you should be a 6 foot tall frog. It
No,
would
he
be
just like
awesome and adorable.
you
no,
know,
he just needs to lore. He needs to be small.
does that count as skin to skin contact with the grung?
That is true. She would be poisoned now, but my guy just turns it off a little bit.
It seems that the poison is affecting her a little bit, but it instantly goes out. Oh, you don't need to worry about me getting poisoned. Over
She's
the
built up an immunity to
many
poison by
years,
just
I've
drinking.
become immune to it.
Oh, no. She's a Skyrim alchemist where she just samples all of the ingredients first.
I mean, can't be a better
You've
alchemist
been
if you
hugging
don't
a
know what
lot
they
of
do.
grung.
Anyway, what can I help you with, dearies?
We have these poison vials that were recently used in a crime and are looking for any information on them.
Ah, please hand them over. She holds her hand out, her little shaky hand.
I'm gonna have the guard hand them over.
As soon as she takes the poison, she sort of like holds it up to her eye, looking through it. I see. Before putting it under a lighter and lights it, as the poison starts to bubble up a little bit, almost instantly. As she takes it off. I know what type of poison this is. This is black worm poison.
Would I by chance
Very-
have any idea?
You know what black worm poison is. It's one of the most expensive, deadly poisons on Earth.
How would a kid
Okay,
get his
so
hands on something like that?
Wasn't our guy a novice? He couldn't have pulled this off.
It seems about half used, so whatever crime I think you got them, I don't think it was done yet.
what do you mean? Like, you had more
is it-
targets?
This is a dose for 2 people.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, seeing as our guy was our victim was a priest, we should probably, I mean, definitely report this to the guards. But like, I think the odds are pretty good of this being like another priest being the target also.
Would make sense.
There definitely seems to be a connection between priests from the Five Monarchs Church plus, a knife with the symbols of each monarch crossed out.
Is there anything else need, dearie?
Do you know if anyone in the city
Uh,
who would be able to get their hands on this kind of poison?
Oh, I know many who can do it. Most nobles, the rulers, most people with money have means to get it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I will be confiscating this. I cannot have this just out on the road if you do not mind.
I mean, of course.
As she's sitting in front of you, she puts it back onto the flame, opening up the bottle, as a disgusting smell fills the air. As she takes a sort of droplet of a green liquid and drops it in, almost instantly, this black liquid becomes white.
I'm immune to foul smells. I don't have a nose.
I need you all to roll
Frogs don't
Constitution
have
check.
noses either.
Even
so
me, if
bad.
I don't have a nose.
Even all those who can smell roll Constitution.
Yeah, I'm immune.
I'm
16.
immune to all poison.
That's gonna be a 5.
But you can still
Yeah.
smell, Jesse.
Aw.
Yeah, this is for
Okay.
like, imagine you smell dog shit and you're like trying not to gag.
No. Oh, gross.
Uh,
Oh, why? You know, why couldn't you
Jacob?
wait until we left the
Jacob?
room or something for that?
No, no.
Be nice, Jin. This is
Hang
no
on.
workshop, and we've asked information.
Okay. So Jin and Losgan, is that how you say it? Losgan?
Yeah, Luskan. You're gonna say Los if you want.
Jin and Los. You both immediately like crouch over and just barf from the smell.
Oh, I didn't sign up for this.
I'm sorry.
Fine, Isai will just start cleaning it up.
Tempest, your body like sort of reacts to the smell, but you're able to keep it down.
Her arm retracts in and it pops out again as a Roomba. Just
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget how bad the smell can be.
There's worse smells out there in life, I guess.
No, not really.
You know, this is pretty horrendous.
She takes this now white vial and takes it into the bag, setting it up into a sort of stand. Is there anything else I can help you with, dear? Or am I dismissed?
I actually would like to ask you some questions, maybe in private if possible.
Of course, please. Come back, let's have a consultation. She sort of guides you
Okay.
into the back room.
Yeah, the guard is still with us, right?
Yes.
Right.
Jesse,
hey-
if you want to DM me what you want to ask her.
Why
Yeah,
are
I was
you-
about to say I'd love to DM it in secret.
Tempest, why are you asking if the guard is still with us?
No, for good reasons. For good reasons. I'll just turn to the guard like, is there any taverns that would be out of sight of the public by chance?
There are a couple. There's the Hogsmeat Tavern on the edge of the city.
Hogsmeade, that's fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah, I know. There's also the Dine and Bine on the other end. Not much.
All right.
The Green Dragon Tavern. That's from Lord of the Rings.
No, that's in a different area.
Tempest wants to go out and look for desperados.
Desperado. Chilling in a.
Well, a great source of
Anyway.
information besides the black market base, more or less.
My eyes.
And after
like,
a while,
I say desperado when I say that. My eyes turn from like blue to green briefly, as if like a voice filter goes on. Not really, but I imagine that is now canon. If she ever uses a different voice, that's what happens.
Alright. Alright, Jacob, you should return to your party.
oh, yeah, he's a little sad, but he's okay.
The old woman does not leave the room, though. She stays in there.
The frog is sad, runs in, and max damage thunder waves her out the window. She lands on the ground outside, somehow still alive.
You
Just
think you
get-
take me down, Sonny? Mm.
A non-lethal.
All
sure
her
window.
limbs are shattered, but she's somehow alive. A little healing word comes down and hits her.
It's like a way you can non-lethally torture someone for eternity because
Yo-
you can never do a lethal hit.
Yeah, I heard this story about a cleric torturer recently in D&D that basically whenever she'd leave the interrogation room, there was not a scratch on the prisoner, but his mind had been shattered 10 times over because anything she did, she just immediately healed.
Yeah. Alright, so you got where you got want to go next. You learn what the poison is. You learn that there might be a possible next target. What do you want to do? You also have the side quest you guys can do.
Okay,
Well,
so
I'd say
I mean, I feel like preventing another murder is pretty urgent.
I myself
So
gonna go
true.
check out one of the taverns, see if, well, by chance there's any information on a supposed cult around here.
You could
And
split
we
up
can-
if you want.
Oh boy.
I mean, what's gonna happen in town?
I mean, to be fair, we are
Splitting
level
up is
1,
always
and
the best
you
thing
know,
to do.
like 4 rats could kill any of us.
What's the worst thing that could happen in a town? Come on, guys.
I
4
can't even
rats.
shapeshift into the rat right now.
Just befriend the
Level up.
rats.
I become one with the rats.
Just give them cheese.
We be fragile. We are
Alright.
born with
God.
glass bones and paper skin.
For a minute.
Alright, so what are y'all doing?
Well, I think we should, you know, see about finding who the next victim might be, and preventing that murder. Is a little urgent, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. Oh,
Oh,
Jacob's dead. No.
okay.
Frog
Oh,
just
I'm back.
perished. That's what he went to go ask. How much longer he has left to live?
And it was a short time. That's why he was so sad.
He just suddenly flops over dead. Yeah.
That's how it ends.
And he
I did-
croaked.
Anyway,
I give you inspiration from me for that.
Sweet.
No. you
It
don't get to
doesn't
use
do
it.
anything.
And I take it away because
But-
bad pun.
I hope your car gets towed.
That's just
I
kinda
removed the inspiration.
weird. Anyway, where do y'all want to start investigating for this?
She didn't tell us where she could have lost it.
Oh, the ball?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we got.
She said somewhere in the city. If we were to hold on a second. Might I look at the quest log?
Yep, you open up the quest log.
So, if I interact with either of the 2 quests, do I see any like new pop-ups or anything now that we have more than one?
You can see that the text on the screen changes, showing you your current objective. As you like scroll through it, you do notice on the path of the monarchs now, the quest step has changed.
Okay.
And it now says, find Sister Althea.
Oh, well, that's super convenient.
Gonna look over his shoulder and just. Oh.
Maybe figuring out all these like little errand deals. Well, this is gonna be way easier than we thought.
It's good that it shows us
Each
where to
quest
go.
appears to come with a map leading exactly where we need to go.
It does not have a map. It just tells you where to go. It just tells you what
Well,
you're looking
okay.
for.
I mean, that's still good. That's still really good. So yeah, I mean, I guess we might have the time, but like, yeah.
Is there
What do we want to
new
do? Let's take it to a vote. Why not?
Is there any updates to the other quest that we just got?
Which one, Tempest?
The
The only other one we've got.
Say it.
Say the words.
I'm kidding.
I'm not getting canceled today.
It just says find the gem.
Well,
Oh well, okay. Maybe that's not as helpful as.
if we can get this whole at least the poison situation under control long enough, let's definitely hit up one of those taverns. I might be able to get some more information about that. Well, anything we need really. At least
I
I hope
mean-
so.
So okay.
So y'all go to a tavern?
Yeah, sure.
I think they'll go to a tavern, and then Lois is just gonna stay outside because he doesn't want too many people seeing him.
Okay. Actually, Jacob, I need you to roll a perception check then.
Oh.
As the rest of you enter the tavern, you hear
24.
24.
I
Okay,
see everything.
I'm going to be DMing you something.
My
Oh
God.
boy.
I see the goblin that's been following us.
You see the goblin with his hand in your pocket. Actually, that's just Karai. God damn it, Karai! Pulling him off.
Listen, I just can't help it.
All right, now we'll check your DMs, Jacob.
Okay.
All right, the
Also,
rest.
it is my headcanon that Jin is rocking that, 5'8", 5'9" twink type build. Anyway, that
All
is
right,
all.
What an elf.
as you all walk into the tavern, you see multiple people drinking, having fun, eating food. Barmaids getting hit on, wenches trying to earn some money. What do y'all do?
I'm going to look to see if there would be anyone with information, specifically someone who might be who works with like underground stuff.
Roll perception for me.
Woo!
I would also
Oh,
like
man.
to roll perception for the same thing.
Okay, go ahead.
And
don't
I
forget-
also rolled bad.
Oh,
Ooh. You don't notice anyone who fits that description.
well, plan B then. I'm gonna go up to the barkeep specifically.
Hey there! What can I get you today?
Oh, I wouldn't mind a drink, if anything, and hopefully a few questions answered.
We got ale, we got beer, we got everything you can imagine. And if you need some questions, ask away, my friend.
Just get me whatever.
He nods and he turns around as he pours a healthy mug of the ale from this country as he slams it down in front of you. Drink up, small bones.
How much for it?
On the house.
Well, I
Oh, okay.
appreciate it.
I heard you helped out a friend of mine. Getting some, let's just say, revenge for his death.
Well, good to know that I'm known at least somewhat.
So,
Well, then,
how can I help you?
well, got two things I need to know. One is anything about a cult, specifically one that's against the Five Monarchs Church.
You're gonna have to be more specific about that. There's hundreds of them. Some
there-
say the monastery existed. Some saying the monsters are false. Some want to just destroy them.
Well, what would be some of the more major ones here in this town? Where we might be able to find them?
I'm not too sure about in town. I try to keep my nose out of stuff like that.
So, how about, and how about, anyone who might have some kind of grudge or vendetta against any particular priests you may know? Or perhaps, any information related to, we're also trying to retrace the steps of some. I mean, she claims not to be a child, but definitely looks the part.
Oh, you mean that weird girl out of the Adventurers
Carrying a
Guild?
rusty axe.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Nah, I haven't heard anything about her situation.
Well, the other thing that we're kind of hoping to get a lead on in some form, a gem, a red gem.
Red gem.
Yeah, specifically it has like a insignia on it, like a pig symbol, something like that. Have you heard of?
I'm never hearing anything about no gem. Did you tell me when it went missing?
Yeah, she asked us for help, so we figure we might as well give her a hand if we had the chance.
Ah. Any idea when it disappeared?
Well, she kind of just asked us to help her find it and just give us a general description and fell asleep on us.
Said there's a
Ah.
pig insignia on it.
Would
Ah.
there be any like major gem collectors or something of the sort around here?
All I'm thinking about if it's a ball like the kids might be having it. That's about it.
Well,
But as far as the priest bit goes, any ideas on that one?
The priest. Only one I can think
Yes.
about that people might have a grudge against is his sister Aruthia.
no. Well, why would that
Gotcha.
be?
Well, for one, she's high in the church. Some people just don't seem to really enjoy the church much. And
And-
Altix is dead.
It's not even.
Jacob's dead.
I mean, Altix is dead too.
No, I'm still here. I've been here this
I'm
whole
gonna have
time.
to do my strategy of putting on a YouTube video and having it on silent, so my computer doesn't turn off.
Fair.
Hmm.
All right. Well,
Alright, well. Hold on.
Oh
Okay.
snap! Perfect. I watch Altix's stream.
That's
No
so
stream.
Yeah.
Tempest stream.
oh yeah, there you go.
My headset just suddenly went quiet. I can hear y'all now.
Okay, cool.
Oh, whoa.
Well,
Alright.
well, you at least gave us something good. So I'll do my best to chug the drink.
Roll Constitution.
Alright, nat 20, nat 20. 13.
You're actually about halfway down.
Pats his back politely.
As you get pat the back, you cough up a little bit of it.
He just like burps a little.
Real quick,
That-
we're gonna move outside the tavern real quick. Jacob, are you doing anything with the information I gave you?
I think Loskin's gonna still be cloaked, but he's going to go to the children and ask, "Hey, I'm just curious. What's this game you're talking about?"
Oh, the game? Well, the king stays in the park, and he has his massive crown, and we're all trying to take it from him.
Okay. So who is so there's a guy in the park with a crown, and you're all trying to take it from him?
Yeah,
Why do you want his crown so badly?
so we can become king.
Okay, well, who's this king? Is he like an adult? Is he a kid like you
No,
guys?
no, his name is Jeremy.
Whoa.
Son of a bitch.
Well, I'm gonna go there as soon as possible. Where's the park?
Oh, right down the road, mister. One of the kids points down towards what you can only be described as a general store. Just go down that alleyway, you'll find it.
Oh, sounds good. Thank you very much.
The
I
kids
appreciate
laugh
it.
before running off and heading in that direction.
I'm gonna check my quest log. Is there a quest for this now?
No quest.
Oh. Then
It's in
I
the
guess I'll wait for them to come
miscellaneous
out.
tab. Yeah, Jacob, it's in the miscellaneous tab. You gotta check that one.
This is
Oh, I didn't check my spam folder.
Oh, here it is. Take a child's crown.
No.
Alright, so what are y'all doing now?
well, probably exiting the tavern.
Alright.
I'm
You all
gonna-
exit as
I'm gonna leave 10 gold for him.
single for who?
You have
The
that
bar-
much?
Yes. But for the barkeep,
How rich are you?
I have 23
I
gold.
apparently have 15 gold on me to start.
I only got 10. What do you mean?
I somehow
I
managed
think
to
I've
have
got
23.
none.
I don't
You
know
sell
how.
your equipment?
I have 5.
I don't know. I did nothing to mess with anything like that of the sort. I just
Okay, then I guess
23.
D&D Beyond decided to be lucky with you.
apparently. But yeah, I'll just leave.
My inventory is like sticks.
I'm just gonna leave 10 gold
Yeah,
for the
I
barkeep.
chose comfortable lifestyle expenses. It was just two gold
I chose
pieces.
poor.
Yeah, listen again. I don't know how this happened. All right.
It's fine. It's
My
fine.
character does a lot of babysitting jobs.
Oh wait, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Wrong button.
My character's a
Yeah.
hermit. I don't know what's up with you guys.
All right, so as y'all exit it, you see
Oh wait, no. That reminds me. I still have that 2 gold I kept from the kid.
yeah. You see Los just kind of standing there thinking to himself.
What did Sir Frog find out?
Oh, hello. Yeah, so there's this kind of thing going on in the park where a game for kids where the kids are trying to get a crown off of someone. It isn't a quest, but I was just curious as if we could go check out what it was. But also, I do know that there's a murder and an actual mission.
Keep saying to talk to the kids about the gem.
What?
Let's go
What?
investigate.
I mean, it's
Yes.
probably on the way.
True, it's just down the street actually. The kids are still down there right now.
So head off to the park.
All right. As you guys approach the park, you hear more and more children laughing. As you turn the road, you see what you can only describe as a bunch of logs put together to make some sort of castle. With one kid on top with a twig crown on his head, waving around some sort of scepter.
Does it have a red gem in the scepter?
Roll perception.
I would also like to be rolling
yeah,
perception for this.
I mean,
Yeah, everyone.
I'm not sure why I need to roll perception when I can see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
big
wow.
gem.
There are a lot of kids around there, so
A 9.
there's also something
Wow.
else. There's also something else.
I have a +5 and I rolled a 9.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we all suck.
So I'm gonna give it to you. There is, you see, this kid is running around the scepter with a large red gem with a pig assembly on it,
Oh.
calling himself the king.
You know,
Well,
that's pretty simple.
At least that explains why there was no new quest, I guess.
Frog!
Yes.
Get the scepter.
I do have a name. My name is Los. If you want to. know.
Los!
Yes.
Get the scepter with the tongue.
Hit the what?
What?
I said,
the
let
tongue!
let
Hit
us
the
get
tongue!
the scepter.
Let us get the scepter. Okay.
Hey, kids.
Yes.
Huh?
Do you mind if
The kids look
I?
over.
Do you mind if we come join in?
They look over at the table and Issa has prepared a bunch of food. There's juice boxes and stuff.
The kids look over. Only if you get to be the bad guys.
Combats. Anyway.
Fight the kids.
We start doing like fucking South Park combat.
So so Karai, what do you say to a little mirror routine real quick? Confuse them.
Sounds good enough for me.
All right. So
Is there like a large bush or like something that can conceal us really well?
There are
I'd
multiple
say-
buildings around you.
I said Jacob just use his tongue to grab the scepter and yank it out of the kid's hands.
He will be the we will be the distraction.
I could do something. I actually have. I would love to flavor Thorn Whip as my tongue.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
All right. I'll motion Jin to follow me, like somewhere secluded where none of the kids can see us.
Yep.
I will say you guys go behind a nearby building.
All right.
Yep. Sounds good.
And I am using my action to change
Okay.
to look exactly like Jin.
Okay. You are Jin now.
And we are going to, very gingerly but mimicking each other's movements. Just kind of
I am going to mirror his movements.
Okay.
just gonna gingerly skip.
While they're doing this, I'm gonna pick up a nearby stone and using some tinker's tools, I'm going to make it very shiny and
Paints it.
coloring it kind of red.
Okay.
Make it very like smooth and even doing a bit
Yeah.
of the design of a pig in it.
When the two Jins appear, all the kids just kind of like stop and stare in amusement. Whoa!
And in perfect sync, we are going to just kind of, without breaking stride or anything, we're just gonna do a cartwheel in perfect sync.
Okay. These kids
And,
are fully amused by you. Very like, whoa.
During that, I'm going to cast guidance on myself and then do Thorn Whip.
Okay, roll for
Roll
it.
done.
Let's see.
Okay.
Child.
You have advantage. You have advantage.
Oh, perfect. So the first one is only a 10.
But you have a +4 from guidance.
Well, that is true. Or it's a 23
So a
plus a
27.
D4.
Yeah, plus D4.
So
A
27.
Huh, I wonder which one you're gonna take.
You miss. Anyway.
I choose the 27.
The child has an AC of 30.
Yeah.
Child has observation
Yeah.
hockey.
You shoot the tongue, and the child's mother appears and grabs it. That's where his AC
it's-
comes from.
It's Skyrim logic. The kids can't be killed. Using your tongue, did you manage to grab the scepter and kind of pull it away? The kid does look over immediately and thinks you just kind of dropped it.
I'm going to right next to them. Can I remove the stone and replace it with the one I carved?
Roll sleight of hand.
I mean, I originally was gonna ask if I could just have Tempest do this as well. Like give
Sure,
him
Tempest. You
So,
want to
Te-
do it?
Sure.
Tempest, as he gets it, we very quickly as you're nearby, just kind of cover you a little bit by walking forward a little bit, and I hand off the faked carved stone to you and have you replace them.
Alright. So I'm the one rolling sleight of hand now, right?
Yep.
Sweet. One. That's a nat 1.
Tempest, break my stone.
The kids look terrified as you take the stone out and try to put in this new stone, snapping the twig that was their scepter.
Technically,
right in half.
I don't think they would see it because I did say I cover it. So even
Yeah.
though it was
Helping.
not one,
Yeah.
I am covering. Also, yeah, wouldn't he have advantage if I'm giving
Yeah.
him help?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of help going into this one.
Yeah.
This doesn't have
Totally.
advantage.
You
Alright.
get to roll
Okay.
again, Tempest.
Alright, cool. Come on.
If you roll saying that one though, it's not my fault.
23!
All right.
I'll take in for that same thing.
Seemingly, you managed to swap out the orb without them noticing at all.
And
As they take their scepter back and run off to go play again.
I'll take the scepter back from Tempest and just be like, well, it looks like we won. Thank you for having us playing, and I'll hand it back to their king.
You cheated! The kids shout as they
Cheated?
turn around and run away.
Hey, well, excuse me, but I remember us being playing as villains.
Yeah, you're
Cheaters!
correct.
We'll
Actually-
take the stone from Tempest and put it in her inventory.
Okay, advantages from your hand.
Good work.
All right. What are y'all doing now?
I suppose we
Uh,
probably just go.
I've got the scepter now, so I just
No,
Oh.
we gave it back to the kid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
After
Wait,
replacing the stone.
You have the gemstone, not the
Yeah,
scepter.
yeah.
Oh yes.
Issa has the gemstone in her inventory.
Calm.
I love
Stole
it when
it.
a plan comes
Stole it from the
together.
thief. After
Sometimes
he just
the
stole
tongue,
it from the scepter.
Sometimes the tongue comes in handy.
Anyways,
What
I'm
that-
just
what
gonna
that
throw
tongue
my.
Hmm.
I'm gonna throw my hood up. Yeah. Just so like my face is covered again, and just use my an action to turn back to my normal self.
Alright, you do so.
Do we want to go like turn in the stone and then maybe call it here because Edith might be a little preoccupied.
Yeah, that's what we're probably gonna do.
All right.
No, I am here. I'm sorry.
You good?
Are you okay? Up, back on mute. Okay, it's fine.
So
Alright,
I
cool.
yeah.
What do y'all want to do?
Well,
probably just go turn this in, then get back to it.
I mean,
All right.
yeah,
Yes.
might as well.
I'm sorry,
I-
Jake. Say that again.
I was asking if everything was okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That child is going to be very happy with us, I guess.
Yes, the child.
All right. As you all arrive back in the Adventurers Guild, you notice the child still asleep in the corner.
I'll just walk up to her, and wake her up.
What's happening? Are you gonna feed me?
She'll reach into her inventory and then hold the gemstone in her hand.
You found my gemstone. She smiles and reaches out, taking it before standing up and getting on her tippy toes, putting it in the axe.
She'll hand it over to her.
Yeah. The second it's in the axe, a devious grin appears on her face, as horns appear in her head.
Wow.
And she seems to grow a little bit. Marks appearing all over her body, claws, wings, a tail. As she looks over at y'all.
She gets stretch marks.
No. So over at y'all. I must thank you. No human has ever helped me before. I shall
Oh.
reward you.
I'm gonna look at the frog.
Pick one of your little party members, and I shall reward you with a gift.
Wait, what now?
Okay.
One of you gets an ability.
Well,
One of us gets an ability, you said?
Yes.
I feel like it should go to Jacob for successfully getting the scepter.
I concur.
All right.
Thank you all very much. I
She
appreciate it.
this
Like
tall-
is this a like classified as like a monarch ability or a special ability?
This is something completely different from a monarch ability.
Do we get to know what it is? So
Yes,
we can see who
I'm about to tell y'all.
Okay, let's hear what it is first before we decide who gets it, because
Yeah.
it might be like
She's not-
it might be like it's a heavily stealth themed ability.
Oh yeah.
I'll say it out loud for this. This is like y'all don't understand it, like in character, or out of character. She's offering you a demonic origin power.
And this does.
Oh.
When a condition is met, that I'm not gonna tell you what the condition is just yet. When a condition is met, you will gain enhanced vision.
oh,
I feel
get
like
me.
yeah, I was gonna say let's do Johnny then, because Jin has this whole thing of like elven accuracy in archery.
Yeah.
Everyone good with
Okay.
that?
Give a
Oh,
thumbs
yeah.
up.
all right. Jin just
Alright.
kind of spawns in seeing demon lady. Anyway.
The demon lady's gonna grin and kind of like saunter over to Jin, grabbing his face and just lifts it up to look at him, before taking him into a deep kiss.
Giant goth monster.
Oh.
Quickly pulling
Well
away
then.
as you've gained the power, hunger, sin of gluttony.
Oh.
when you are starving, you have enhanced vision.
Okay,
That's
define enhanced vision.
Interesting.
You can see through magic walls. You can increase what you have a higher perception, and any ranged attack rolls go up by +1.
Oh dang.
Ooh,
Pretty solid.
Giant goth mummy.
But only when
Specific.
you are starving.
okay.
And starving means
Like,
at least one level of exhaustion.
Oh. Okay.
Just
Interesting trade-off.
Again, I just have to reiterate.
Giant goth mummy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know, you should probably make it a habit of, asking permission first.
Why would a demon do that? Bye-bye now. I'll see you later. She smiles, grabbing her axe, and she suddenly vanishes in a puff of smoke.
Johnny, I'm just really realizing something. Can you do you still have your, like, alcohol clinking noise?
No, I don't. I
Damn
couldn't
it, 'cause
find
this
it.
is a moment for that because she was a child 5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Anime
Yeah.
moment.
Anime moment.
Anime moment.
Well, congrats.
I'm just gonna be like, you were a child 5 seconds ago.
After she vanishes, you all get a new quest update.
Predator.
In front of it now floats 7 deadly sins.
So, I guess it makes sense she was the sin of hunger, hence why she was so hungry when we gave her food.
Yeah, it wouldn't make a lot of sense.
As you open it up, you see the list of each sin. Gluttony is crossed out.
Oh, she was sleeping a lot, so.
Oh,
Goodbye, Jacob.
Jacob's dead.
there goes Mantis again.
Apparently the temperature stream did not work.
Yeah, the laptop. Oh, it's because the stream paused for some reason. Okay, I
Oh.
just gotta keep it on that screen now.
Okay, so after completing your first side quest, you all decide to, take a bit of a rest period. All sit down, maybe get some food. unless
Mentally recover.
one of you doesn't want to eat.
Issa and Jin are over in the corner, and Issa's like consoling Jin. It's okay.
I'm just
She
gonna look
can't
at
hurt
Jin.
you.
Just
He's
gonna,
like slightly traumatized.
gonna look over at Jin and just
Like,
give
I
him like
didn't
a.
think my first one would be like that.
Monk is gonna
Issa
walk over to
like,
the person that got kissed and go, "She can't hurt you. She's a demonic hellraiser.
Show.
I recommend you stay away from those type of people."
Issa,
Oh,
Issa,
I mean, how was
Yeah.
I supposed to know?
Issa's like preparing a channel divinity.
Why do you think I just disappeared out of the blue? I knew this was coming.
Whoa.
You all hear a voice suddenly. Oh, but I can reach you. As the leaf vanishes.
Take it
Oh.
wears the chastity belt at all times.
Just for safety.
For safety.
Show me
This
on
is
the
how y'all
titty.
reacting to gluttony. This is how y'all are reacting to gluttony. I can't wait till y'all meet lust.
Oh boy.
Which would be the
to
most
fair-
tame
to
of them
be
all
fair,
by far.
Lust can be done in really unique ways. For example, there was a Marvel comic where a bunch of Marvel heroes got possessed by a 7 deadly sin. And Wolverine got possessed by lust. And everyone was like, obviously he's possessed by wrath. He's going on a destructive rampage. But
I
all
saw
lust
that
was
too.
doing, it was amplifying things. And what does Logan have immense amounts? Bloodlust.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I'm very happy with lust though.
Wow.
So he was finding pleasure in just tearing the shit apart. Technically, lust could be you just find pleasure and, eating candy or listening to music.
I will be right
All
back
right.
real quick.
Well, I think that's where we're gonna end today's session for a little bit, unless y'all want to keep going.
I mean, I'm good to keep going.
Oh, someone's knocking on my door.
We all good?
The person at Alta's door, on the other hand.
Says otherwise.
Alright.
I'm okay to continue, I swear.
Are you
I
making a
can
promise?
continue as well, but also
It's okay if you don't want to.
Baldur's Gate.
No. You go ahead, please.
Right. Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm gonna take a minute or two to use restroom. So
Okay, snack break.
Yeah, snack break. We'll be right back.
Go get some water. Go get some food.
After these messages,
Yes. If you need to use the bathroom,
Ne-
go to the bathroom now because we're not stopping.
every
No,
time
let's-
from here on out that we see a, you know, quote unquote child slash, what have you, that is exhibiting some sort of semblance of any of the others, I'm just gonna divide sets.
Just, who are you?
Just like, we're killing this one.
I will say this: the sins are easily able to be spotted. Each one of them has a rusted weapon with them.
Gotcha. Okay.
So gluttony was the axe.
oh, that's why they was so hungry.
Yes.
Yeah, they had the hunger.
Mm,
They was the hungry.
so hungry.
That's why they're
The
able to eat
hungry.
5 good berries in 1 second.
We don't
Wait,
have to eat
so
for like years now.
as for the enhanced eyesight bit, would that would my exhaustion still affect my accuracy then?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
But
Okay,
we'll-
so it's negates accuracy downside from exhaustion and gives a bonus
Yeah. But
in
the rest of
exchange
it,
for all the other downsides are still intact.
yes.
Gotcha.
And the,
Okay.
the more hunger you get, the stronger the ability gets.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, I'd be hard pressed to believe there's
Giant
much
goth
bonus that would be
Welcome back.
worth 5 exhaustions, because 5 exhaustions is debilitating.
Yeah, no.
Yes. You just are able to like shoot anybody on the planet all at once. Just like, oh.
Not even look, just you're dead.
You
Auto
become
gain
a space
sharpshooter.
laser.
Auto
Okay.
gain sharpshooter, elven accuracy, and
Yeah.
also crossbow expert.
Yeah,
I'm very interested though. What do y'all think about the campaign so far?
I like it. I'm a frog.
Yeah.
I like the freestyle-ness that this hat feels.
What do you mean freestyle?
Like, I don't know. I personally didn't have any of my characters' mannerisms planned out this time around, and I'm absolutely just freestyling.
That's the best
Yeah.
part. The different quests make you act in different ways.
Keep getting flashbanged by things not being what they see.
Also, I will say this. You could have met sister, like the nun, at the park. But all of you suck at perception so badly. You
Wow.
didn't notice her.
Damn.
That's why it was a pig insignia also. Wow, okay.
Yeah, I'm sneaky.
So sneaky.
By the way, Jacob, this was one of the things I asked you about earlier.
Uh-huh.
So there are 7 more of these that y'all can find.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna
Curious what-
find the one for the frog sin.
I'm curious what
It's
the
frog.
Hippity hoppity, get off my plane.
Yeah.
I wonder how crazy these downsides are gonna be. Like these conditions, I mean, like, in theory, could one person have all these conditions?
It'll kill someone if someone has to have all of them.
I mean, yeah,
It's like
makes
that
sense.
it's like that Minecraft achievement where you have to have
Oh,
like
yeah.
every condition in the game.
Every effect at once.
Um,
How did we get? How
Like, I'm
did we get
dying,
here?
but I'm God now.
I'm like,
God,
I'm at 1 HP, but I can also punch God.
man. So has any
The
of you
only health point that matters is your last one.
there?
Bro,
So has any of you ever heard of the anime Yuki Yuna is a Hero?
I
Not at
have.
all.
Probably heard the name, couldn't tell you anything about it because I've never seen it.
I mean, honestly, it's a magical girl anime that's kind of swept under a rug. I don't really hear a whole lot about it, but basically at some point, magical girls they go to kind of like a slightly different plane of existence. Like it's still Earth, but like spiritual world type thing going on. And when they defeat enemies, they have like this flower that fills up, and once all 5 petals are filled, they more or less release like a bankai.
Bonkai.
Yeah, but the issue is that it's a give and take. So you get a lot of power, but it takes something away. And like at some point, the
Yeah.
group actually finds like a previous magical girl that's like completely bedridden. Like the only
Yeah.
thing she can really do is like I don't remember if she could even hear, but she was only able to speak for the most part.
I wanted the sin abilities to feel powerful, for you to, like actually feel power, but also not to make you overpower immediately.
I mean, it makes
So when
sense.
you use them, it comes with a very heavy cost.
Do you have to be bricked up to use lust?
I don't know.
Just
I
gotta
have no idea.
Hmm.
have a very high constitution.
All right. 1 second. Okay. I have my water. We're good to go,
Thirsty hoe.
bitch. All
You
right.
rank?
Who wants to continue here?
All good.
Yeah,
Ready.
I'm good to
Good.
go. I'm just lockpicking here.
Ultix, Aiden, what are y'all thinking?
I don't know. I haven't heard Altix, so probably still over at his door or whatever.
I heard Ultix come back. What's up?
It's me. I'm up.
Jacob, get off the ceiling.
No, you're not. You're 4
Yeah.
feet tall. You are not up.
That is true, but I'm on a really I'm on like a ladder, like a series of ladders that are stacked on top of each other.
It's just like very badly duct tape.
Yeah.
They just look at me and you see this frog duct taped to the ceiling.
Be afraid.
Just how'd you get up there? I don't know.
I woke up here, but now it's me.
Kurai did this.
I have no idea how I arrived here.
I'm in danger.
Oh no. Our table is broken.
I'll do it again.
All right. So Ultix, you want to keep going? Aiden, what about you?
I'm here.
Aiden?
I should be able to keep going for a little bit longer. Like another 30 or so.
Baby Tim wants to keep going, I hear.
No, Baby Tempest is protesting. Like there have not been enough Baby Tempest references in today's session.
That's
Your,
true.
your NPC is going to be Baby Tempest. Every time we hear her, he activates a spell of randomness.
He's a wild magic fucking sorcerer.
Just constantly casting random spells.
Bam, bam, bam.
He can't control when his spells go off. So y'all can just be chilling in camp and all of a sudden, fireball!
Just like the very final boss, and suddenly there's like 20 different fireballs appearing.
Suddenly.
So,
Alright.
There's
Aiden, are you here?
beauty up above.
Aiden, are you here?
What?
Huh?
aw,
Still washing my ass.
you don't?
I think with that, I think we're gonna call today's session to an end. Thank y'all for playing. We will continue here next week.
Wait, what?
I don't know what's going on.
Neither do I.
I mean, I think we're all good.
I think I hear you typing, Drake.
That's me. That's
I
me.
can hear the
Don't-
click clack of the keyboard.
I know what you're talking about.
But you know what that means if we're not playing. Boop.
I'm back. I went and grabbed some tea. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
Were you also
Push it.
washing your asshole?
What?
No, I was not.
What?
I was making
Okay.
tea.
We suddenly heard from your mic. Why are you washing my ass?
Oh, that's my brother's on the other side of the wall playing Helldivers with his friends.
Yeah, we just heard very strange things.
I'm assuming it is something is like, why aren't you watching my ass, dude?
I think he just something dropped on him as one does in Helldivers, and he's going, "Why'd you drop that on my ass?" or some shit like that. So
Yeah, but
valid.
I just call it for you in all some areas. Why are you washing my ass? I'm like, what? What?
It was very
Yeah.
strange.
Beautiful zero context.
Yeah.
you know, top of his lungs for some apparent reason. He's
Must have been
he's got
incredibly important.
he's got the headset on, so he can't.
Makes
He's
sense.
in his own world, man.
Makes sense.
Battling to save Super Earth.
Listen,
That's all that
democracy.
matters.
listen. If washing your ass means defeating the enemy for super democracy, you wash your ass.
It's
Yeah, right.
managed democracy.
That's close enough.
That asshole better be hemorrhoid clear.
This would also be like, okay, why was it so bad that it not being washed was hurting democracy?
Hey,
Yeah.
that's enough.
Alright, are we going for another 30?
Here we go.
We can put in 30.
Another
Yeah.
30.
All right.
Another.
Who's eating? That's the question. Who's eating?
I'm eating others.
I was actually having ice cream earlier before, and I stopped like almost immediately before.
I mean, y'all sat down to eat right now. Who's eating a meal in D&D right now?
I will.
Oh,
Okay.
sure.
My guy
Ooh,
Pop's a
that's-
Goodberry.
That's me just asking Jin here if they're eating.
Yes.
Okay. So you all eat a meal, enjoy your meal together. And you talk to each other. And you exchange information about whatever the hell's going on.
So, how did it feel for your first kiss to be stolen?
Well, about as not good as you would imagine.
Yeah, it could
Alright.
be
So,
worse things in life.
You know, at least, and I'm gonna pull up my stat sheet.
Okay.
At least my charisma's doing a little better than yours.
As you pull up your stats sheet, you do notice the effect of gluttony on you.
Yeah, that's just gonna be there as a reminder, isn't it?
Yep.
Could always be worse things in life. At least it was a kiss.
You know,
And
yeah,
hopefully
you're
not your
right,
soul.
You're right, yeah. Yeah, you know, it definitely probably could have been worse. But again, you know, Yeah, I want to see where we're all starting because apparently this is probably gonna be like a big thing. So like,
He'll just gently
you
pat
know.
his back. Maybe order a drink for him.
Yeah. All right.
He's drinking to forget.
All right. After y'all finish eating and drinking, y'all decide to get up and start making your way out of the tavern. Where are you going next?
All right. Just gonna ask around for what's her name again?
Sister Rotelia.
Yeah, her.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you ask around, people are like, "Oh, you're looking for the sister? She's normally in the chapel."
Okay. To the chapel we
And-
go.
All right. As
Thanks
y'all
for the
approach,
information and on our way.
as y'all approach the chapel, another screen pops up on y'all's, ability saying, "New destination unlocked. Temple of the Monarchs." It only stays there for about 5 seconds before disappearing.
Destinations now.
Well, at least it checks
Weird.
where
So I've
we've
grown
been,
up
I
in the
guess.
Temple of the Monarchs.
Would you,
I've never
So-
really heard of monarchs.
would y'all like to enter?
Might
Yep.
as well.
All right. As y'all enter into the chapel, things seem off again, as if back when you first got your powers, time begins to slow down, eventually freezing, as you all blink once, and suddenly you're hundreds of feet in the sky.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Oh no.
No. In front of you stands 5 massive totems, each one glowing with a different color, as if begging for you to touch them. This is when you get your monarch abilities.
It's gonna sit there just.
Okay.
We're standing in the air.
Screw it. And he's just gonna play, very haphazardly place his hand on the totem.
Which one?
Just gonna.
The sun.
Sun? Okay. As you reach out and kind of like slap your hand on the totem, you are encased in this golden energy before freezing in time.
Well, I don't think we have any other choice. I'll go for the moon.
All right. As you reach out and touch it, you are also encased in energy and then frozen in time. Jacob, Altix, Aiden, what are y'all picking?
Well, I think the only monarch that my guy had ever even heard of was like the beast one.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be like, beast one.
You gonna walk over to the beast one?
Yeah.
As you stretch out your little froggy hand and touch it, you become encased in a green energy before freezing in time.
Baby
I'm
Tempest
lo-
chooses the ultimate monarch.
Maybe Tempest
God,
Monarch.
yeah.
Got it.
The creation monarch.
Y'all get to the final boss, and it's just maybe Tempest with all monarch abilities. Just fight me.
Baby Tempest collects all 7 Dragon Balls. Shenron comes out. She makes that noise. Shenron nods. Okay.
Yeah.
And disappears.
Well, we already know what Altix is gonna pick and what
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aiden's gonna pick. So as y'all each approach your different totems and put your hands on them, you were suddenly teleported back to the chapel, as if nothing happened. But suddenly your stat things open up suddenly. As now above your stats, you now see the name, your name followed by parentheses monarch name.
Okay.
anything on-
More magic shenanigans. I'm not even surprised anymore.
Yeah.
You're good. Aiden.
I'm gonna like thoroughly check the stats, see if there's like anything new.
Nothing has changed except for the color.
Well,
Your screens, instead of being blue, are now purple. Aiden's are now red. Jin's are now green. Oh no, not green. Jin's are
Yellow,
now orange
probably.
or yellow. Either one.
Sorry, guys.
You're good. All
No
Texas
problem.
are like a cyan blue, and Jacob's those are green.
Wait,
He sees the
I'm
green and
confused. Wait, what are we
goes,
choosing?
What?
The
What's going on?
monarchs we chose last session during session 0
Right.
You just
were
gained access to them.
officially gaining the title. We haven't seen any stat sheet change as of yet.
So okay, I'm just hearing things about colors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when y'all
Our
entered into the
stat sheets are
chapel,
color coded.
your powers, y'all suddenly got teleported into the sky, like
Right.
hundreds of feet above the sky. All of you then picked your totem, which represented which monarch you were choosing.
Uh-huh.
And after all of you picked it, you were teleported back down. The only thing that's changed by your stat sheets, or you have a title, and the color of the screens has changed.
What do the titles say?
It has your name followed by parentheses. For you, it'd be like Tygan Lenro, parentheses, Flame Monarch, parentheses.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
You're good. So now you all have
By
your
immersion.
what?
By immersion.
Yes. So as you all kind of come back to, you look at each other, confused as all hell.
once again.
Yep, more magic shenanigans.
But as you guys look out towards the center of the chapel, you notice the 5 statues. For each of you, a different statue is glowing for each of you. Each one representing a monarch that you chose.
Okay. May as well just approach our respective ones.
Yeah.
All right, you guys each approach your respective totems. What are y'all doing?
Gonna.
My guy thinks about the possibilities that this could potentially give him. And that maybe it could help him attain his goal.
His Jin is just gonna, just kind of slightly braced for like more magical nonsense going down. Just gonna cautiously approach and like
Alright.
reach out as if to poke it.
As you all reach out to poke touch your totems, you suddenly hear a voice behind y'all. Excuse me? What are you doing here?
Would you believe us if we said we were here to clean them?
I would not believe that.
Well, then I know what I'm not saying.
As y'all turn around, you see a nun there standing above the chapel, looking at y'all judgingly. I sure hope you weren't going to touch the ancient totems.
I mean, we were kind of trying to investigate that one. There was a murder out in the square earlier,
I'm
and
aware.
we believe there was a secondary victim involved. We were initially coming here to see if we could potentially figure out who it was. Maybe, watch him for a little while, make sure everything's okay. But then more magical stuff, shenanigans happened, like at the square also.
What
And
do you
then
mean magical shenanigans?
it's hard to explain.
Anyways, we're thinking it's someone who might hate the church itself, and honestly, we were checking to see if these might have been defaced in some way that might help us get a clue as to what's going on.
Well, I can promise you that no one else has entered this church today. I'm not sure how you guys got in.
Okay, so basically, wait a minute. What do you mean how we got it? We walked in through the front door.
The front door is locked. You get a
Sorry.
feeling that something was letting you in.
Sorry, my name is Kurai. What would be your name?
My name is Sister Ratelia.
Oh,
You know, if we were kind of given your name by this weird. I don't really know how to describe
I'm
it,
just gonna slowly turn
but
to him and just like,
more magic shenanigans. You know,
It-
hard to explain. I don't know what's happening,
Well, I'm
and
sorry, but unless you
we've
can
had a day.
explain, unless you can
I
explain, I
mean,
can't trust you.
I don't understand it. Is what I'm trying to say. Like we we keep seeing these pop-ups, see little images of like monarch, what what we believe to be the monarchs happening. We get these I don't know what I guess we're calling them screens now. Let's how about that?
She seems
Uh
very apprehensive about trusting y'all.
okay. So like here, watch this, and I'm just gonna open the inventory, take a crossbow bolt out of the pocket, and just kind of flick it into the box, and it's gonna disappear. If she can't see the screen, it's just gonna disappear.
As you do this, she kind of looks a bit puzzled. You just
And
dropped her
watch
from
it.
the floor.
Sister, you must understand that we are some that have come seeking not only advice but understanding. We feel we've been touched by the holy spirits and totems. Surely you must understand as a person of religion yourself.
She looks over specifically at you, Tegan, and she seems a bit more okay to talk to you, knowing that you are a monk. You are holy in a way. I see.
Well, I'm holy.
Well, I will say today has been definitely filled with surprises. I'm sorry if I was a bit too harsh on you. With everything happening, it has made me fear for my own life.
I mean, yeah, we did kind of suspect you were going to be eh, you know, the poison used had the dosage for 2 people, and again, these messages slash pop-ups, whatever you want to call them, did state your name.
Yeah.
We don't know who you are, just that your name was the one that popped up.
It was basically saying for us to come talk to you, really.
Yes, said to
so-
find you specifically.
We're really more confused than anything else about this situation, but hence why we're here in front of the statues.
So, at the risk of more magic shenanigans taking place in relation to the monarchs, you could watch me do this just in case. You know, I promise there's nothing grimy on my finger or anything. I'm just gonna reach out and I'm gonna slowly lean back and try to poke the statue, see if anything happens.
He watches you very adhesively. As you reach out and poke the statue, your eyes glow for a second, but it seems like nothing happened.
Uh,
Was something
okay.
supposed to happen?
I mean, you know, eyes glowing is something weird, but you know, I don't have any inherent magical anything that I can do. But I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm just testing stuff at this point because this is still really, really weird. Also, and I'm just gonna, without bending down and picking up the. It did go into my inventory, right? The
Yes,
crossbow
it
bolt.
did.
Without reaching down, I'm just gonna open the inventory again and be like, so theoretically, it should come back to my hand if I just, and I'm just gonna reach into the box and 2-finger just kind of grab it.
Interesting. She stands there confused as she stares at it.
I promise
That-
this is not a trick. You can try this with literally anything. I don't understand.
The day's definitely been filled with surprises, to say the least.
I'm
She
sorry,
stops
but
at the, Thanks for
Do you
remembering.
mind if I take a closer look at you?
Of course, please.
Oh boy.
I'll get it like not like close enough. I'm not invading her personal space, but just taking notes of her features and all that.
Okay. Roll wisdom check for me.
Wisdom? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Come on. At least it's 5.
5.
Yeah.
Due to her being a bit adhesive, but you getting so close, you're not really able to get down all the features you want.
It should be at least good enough, but
I'm back. I apologize.
listen,
Welcome back.
in the case that if you are attacked, I'll be able to at least help, but that's
You
also
know.
if you're the one being the second target.
We could ensure you have something of a body double just in case of an attack on your life.
And how would you do that?
I'll
I mean, he needs a good look at your face to do that.
Can I check to see if there's like any prying eyes or anything of the sort? Just making sure we are alone.
Roll
Could I-
perception disadvantage.
While
Disadvantage.
he's doing that, can I use divine sense?
Go ahead.
That's a nat 1. Ah,
Did anyone else
Okay.
roll
Accidentally
perception?
shoot someone.
Also, alter
Any-
feedback. Okay, never mind.
Uh,
I thought I rolled-
Altix said something earlier.
yeah.
I thought I heard something, but then I guess it's not here yet.
I did. Divine sense is just kind of an automatic. If there is
Yeah.
a celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet, then I
You
am
feel
alerted
nothing.
to its presence.
You feel
Okay.
nothing. You get a nat 1 on your perception?
Yeah.
Due to all the
Both your eyes
bright
gone.
lights and decoration from the church, you are not able to see shit.
Alright, well, just in case, I'm gonna throw my hood up and just don't say anything, don't mention anything. I just want to make sure you're the only one who can see this for right now, alright?
Okay.
And
Sister, please just trust us.
I'm gonna change into
I will
her.
trust you from now.
I'm gonna change into her and voice and everything as well.
She looks at you a bit hesitant, as if wondering if this is some test from a god.
Look,
Not-
this is just a way we could potentially help keep you safe. We're not like we don't know who's coming. We don't know why they're coming. It's just, we have reason to believe that somebody is coming for you and we're trying to help. This is just the ways we can think of to potentially,
I see.
actually
Well,
get the ball rolling on, keeping you safe and all that.
I see. Well, if you don't mind me asking, how do you expect to keep me safe? I cannot allow you to stay here in the chapel with me tonight.
Well,
I mean,
Considering this-
why?
considering the silence themselves, wanted to keep everything under the rug as it is, being alone would be all the more dangerous for you. I'm just gonna turn back to my regular self as I talk.
This is
May
a bit adhesive.
Can I ask why I may not stay as a person of religion myself?
You may stay, but you have to follow our rules. I'm not sure how they act in your temple. Well, no disrespect here. We are a church.
I am understanding of that, and I'm willing to do whatever I can in order to aid and help in any inconveniences.
She looks at you a bit adhesive against this before speaking. I believe I can allow one night.
One
you
night
must-
it shall be.
You must stay in the quarters, and you must promise not to disturb the peace.
I mean, yeah, we don't plan on, wrecking shop or anything unless somebody comes to try to kill you or something. You know.
She nods a little bit before turning. Please follow. I shall lead you to your rooms.
Sounds good.
Gonna follow. I'm just gonna like take
Yeah.
note of like anything that could be used as like a good spot to hide, or
I would
like an
also like to be taking note of this type of thing.
yeah, just anything that could
Okay.
be a way to sneak in type thing.
You notice there are a lot of windows, a lot of, high decorations, things that can be easily broken.
Okay.
Eventually, she leads y'all to some underground beds. You shall rest here, but I will wish that you leave here by noon tomorrow.
Thank you,
I
sister.
mean,
You have our word.
absolutely. But real quick, where might I find the bathroom?
Down the hall. She points over at a shabby-looking door. It's obvious
Okay.
these rooms have not been taken care of in many years.
Okay. I mean, my thought process is like, I'm not saying this out loud, but I'm definitely signing to Karai that uh my thought process is I'm absolutely like game to just stay up for a pretty lengthy shift and just kind of lurk around, making sure that nobody's trying to break in. I just like I will especially be taking note of like what hallways potentially lead to what rooms and such.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of respond, just just a way, just again silent, not noticeable way of talking.
Yeah.
Of just, I planned on, just kind of somewhat staying close in the shadows, as much as I can.
Then I'll look at y'all. Anyway, I must wish y'all a good night. I'm off to bed.
You as
You
well,
as well.
sister.
Nods before turning and walking off to her room, shutting the door behind her.
And I'm just gonna quietly find some place, hopefully if there's any place that I could just like semi comfortably just kind of, I don't know, get posted up for lack of a better
You can go to the
term.
rooftop.
I mean, yeah, sure. If I see anyone approaching any of the, I mean, I'm sure me and Karai could take like sides of the building and watch for people approaching.
I mean, like the plan was like to sneak around, just trying to stay as hidden as I can, and just keep
Pretty
an eye
much.
on her. So
Yeah,
Cry,
with-
Cry turns and he sees glowing eyes staring at him from the bush.
I mean, we're not planning on stealing anything. It's a
I know.
charge.
I know.
yeah. Oh,
We're a protective detail right now.
yeah. With this, I'm gonna.
Is there a library?
There's a library, yes.
And Tigan, is he allowed to
I
go
will
into?
probably just sit outside the room, considering when she sleeps, she is still conscious.
Yeah. Which room?
Just outside all of their rooms.
The party's room or the sister's room?
Like outside both.
Okay. The thing is, they're pretty far separate, so.
I guess probably do the sister's room.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
I am
Everyone
gonna.
who is staying up, perception rolls.
Yeah. I was gonna say I do want to shape change myself into like as dark as I can get,
Right.
just so I can
Wow.
blend in. I know, so just so I can blend into the shadows more.
And I was called racist.
Drake,
I see everything.
You better
Yes.
hide your bike.
is there a possibility that within the library I can find scripts maybe on like possible rogue cults or anything like that that are written down in scripture?
Roll me a wisdom check.
$14.
14. Okay. You were able to learn some information about some cults. I will DM that to you here shortly. All right. Issa and Loscan. I will DM you something real quick.
I find it hilarious that the two rooftop guys are the worst roles.
It's 8:24. We're getting closer to summertime. Did you want me to roll for stealth, by the way, if I'm gonna be just moving around in the shadows?
Yeah.
No need.
Oh. Dang.
Okay. At least for the moment being, and Karai and Jin are very close to the same tier of stealthy.
All right. Altix and Jacob, can you please look at your DMs and respond accordingly?
Yes.
Then all right. Jacob, as you begin to make your way towards the DM, you notice something. You notice a black cloak figure is running throughout the chapel as if searching for something.
Hmm. My guy's gonna go. Stop right there.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Upon hearing your voice, the figure turns to you, reaching into their back pocket and pulls out a small ball before throwing it on the ground and vanishing. I need you to roll a perception check, please.
Don't fail me now. 15.
Okay. Pretty instantly, you notice that she has just leaped onto the ceiling and using some sort of magic to hold on to it.
Oh.
I might. I'll just go. Can you please come down?
And why would I do that?
I'm small.
Because if I have to bring you down, I'll have to use my tongue, and it's gonna be weird for both of us.
Oh, trust me. And she reached back, pulling out a knife. I'll just have to cut it off if you try.
I don't like that. Now you're just up there. I'm down here. I don't like yelling. You should just come down.
Then why don't you just stay down there? As this is all happening, the rest of you hear the yelling coming from the frog. Thus.
While he is artfully in Jin's mind, he is like very masterfully distracting this person. And even though this definitely strikes me, the player, as a genuine interaction.
Oh, 100%.
He's just
I don't
gonna
like that.
Jin is just gonna stealthily make his way into the room, being careful not to make any noise.
Please roll stealth.
in the meantime, I would like to turn into the sister as
11.
Just
As you what?
I'm gonna turn into the sister, just also trying to stay hidden.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Would I have
The guy just
advantage
goes like,
because
"You
it's
want a good
dark?
berry?"
No. Okay. She notices you both instantly.
Well, worth a shot.
Seeing Kuriari as the sister. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. She immediately draws her blade and leaps at you. Pulling blade up
geez.
as in a stabbing motion. There you are!
No, stay away!
Crossbow bolt.
Roll
Ice
attack.
knife.
I'm gonna like just quote unquote stumble backwards. Just getting
Can I
one of my
make-
daggers
Can I
ready.
make an attempt to like tackle and grapple?
Yep, go ahead. Roll strength.
Nat 20, baby.
Oh, let's go.
Oh,
Hmm.
God damn.
Alright,
These
so
guys
This guy
like
can't
getting
see
ready
shit,
to.
but when it comes
These
to
guys-
stopping people, he's great.
Isa's just getting ready to like punch as they walk by and just sees Take and just dive on them and wrestle to the ground. Just like lowers her fist slowly.
Swan dive his ass. Jin, your crossbow's gonna miss though. As Tegan just out of fucking nowhere grabs her and just kind of slams her into the ground.
Just leaps out. You see like them illuminated by the moonlights, like oh,
It's just a
Like
whole
attacker style
Marvel
attack.
Rivals
Just
Wolverine lunging
elbow
at you.
drops them. Like an elbow drop.
Yeah. I was imagining a Wolverine from Marvel Rivals lunging at you. That's what I was just imagining.
So now that you got her pinned, she is struggling as she's going to try and do something. 1 second. Oh fuck yes, let's go.
Oh no.
She's going to slip one hand free. And this hand's gonna be pointed at what she thinks is sister, as she pulls a string on one of her fingers, as a dart shoots out from underneath her cloak, hitting Tempest in the neck.
And since I was right there, and can I like jump in front of it?
Nope, it's a nat 20 hit.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying
boy.
it's a nat 20 grapple check.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
You should be
Well,
pinned to the ground. If
well, it's
anything, the attack should go at Taken.
I'm thinking I'm like okay.
Or disadvantaged.
It's a
Yeah,
20?
or
No,
disadvantage.
No, I did disadvantage.
But excuse?
They'd
Nat
have
20
to roll.
through?
You'd have to roll two
You'll-
nat 20s then.
I did.
Wow.
I'm
Man.
doubtful.
Man.
I'm like, damn, this thing. So, the dart hits Tempest in the neck. Tempest, you fall down, kind of gripping your neck as you feel poison start to seep through your body. It's not as effective as you originally thought it was. It's definitely not black worm poison though. But you are officially poisoned.
No con save or.
Actually, yeah, go ahead and roll a con save.
Con save. Let's go. Come on. Hey, 18.
Never mind, you are fine.
Just gonna sit
can
there and
feel
just
the-
like.
You can feel the poison going into your body, but you managed to kind of pull it out quick enough. Now holding the dart kind of in your hand as this girl kind of passes out in the grapple.
Just gonna look at Jin. Just, I didn't quite think I would need to tonight, but here we are.
Yeah.
Fuck. As
I
this is all
mean-
happening, you hear a scream from sister.
Ah.
Oh boy. I mean, I guess it's not over yet. So, away we go.
Tie that person up, and I'm just gonna immediately book it as fast as I can.
Same. Dashing
Who's going where?
to the room.
Get the
Uh,
window.
Jacob, are you following them, or are you staying with the girl?
Um, I guess maybe. Have we like restrained her at all?
Nope. Only thing that's
Do
going on
we
right now
need
is
to?
she's pinned.
Well, I wonder if I got like rope or something.
Um, is there a possibility, not to kind of just throw this on you, Altix, but is it possible you can pick her up and carry her so that way I can possibly do the same thing with another attacker?
Is Celtics here?
All 6.
Is Altix dead?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you
Right.
hear me?
I did not throw negative into Oregon.
Not to kind of just throw this burden on you, but is there a possibility that you can maybe restrain this other girl or this other person that I tackled, while we rush to go save the sister, save the nun? Because if it's
Or-
one of those where it's like I need to tackle and grapple again, and I'm not gonna be doing very much if
I'll
I'm
just
sitting there holding another
grab
person.
them and wrap my arm around them.
Sounds good. Problem solved.
Okay.
To the next room.
As you all bust into the sister's room, you see her laying on her bed in her nightgown. A crazied man standing on top of the bed. A massive, like, claymore drawn.
2 crossbow bolts. Just firing them both. Not messing around. No talking this one down. Just main hand, offhand.
Go ahead.
12 and a 14.
Both those hit.
Oh, dang.
Damage for first. And I do believe it's just a d6 for offhand attacks.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 13.
Can I make an attempt to disarm and then as a bonus attack to grapple?
Yeah.
Um,
As the... What's up?
I was gonna say, just in the meantime, I'm gonna turn into the old priest that died.
Oh god, a real mindfuck.
Exactly.
Alright, as you release your crossbow bolts into the man, he kind of stumbles a bit, like, as if something was wrong with him, holding his arms. Dagan, you go ahead and roll a strength check, advantage here.
That was a bad one. That was another bad one.
Oh,
So
no.
10. 10 is the highest I got.
Okay, it works actually. As you grab him, kind of slam him into the ground, pinning him. Hey, go.
Nobody is killing this done tonight.
Why would I kill her? I was defending her.
What did he say?
He
Why
was
would I kill her? I was
defending
defending.
her.
You
Y'all
know,
can tell by his speech pattern and the way he's moving. This man is very drunk.
most people don't defend people by attacking them with claymores first.
I wasn't attacking. I was hiding out in her room, ready to kill anybody who broke in.
Well, I mean, you went after her, so anyway. Are you with anybody else?
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Well, this is a waste. Are you okay? And I turn to the sister.
I'm going to just take off the hood. Just old priest dude. Just plain invisible.
She is panting and holding her chest, very terrified. I believe I'm okay. Just was a bit of a scare. The strong man's gonna look over at How do you say your name again, Tempest?
Kurai.
I go look at Kurai and just go, what the fuck? I thought you were dead.
I'm gonna attempt, because I don't know his voice, gonna just go for like something that would sound like him and hope that it's at least close enough. Deception?
Yep.
God!
Ooh. I'll give you advantage on that. Roll advantage.
Advantage?
Yeah,
Okay.
man is drunk. He'll probably believe most things right now.
10.
He looks at you. Well, if you're alive, why don't you come drinking with us some more? Come on!
Well, my life was in danger, so, you know, did have to do some excessive
Bullshit.
hiding.
I call bullshit.
Okay.
You would, why would you say that?
Because you always drink with us.
Seems like my double's been having fun recently.
I'm gonna be taking a nap. He just kind of like lays down on the ground and falls asleep.
He was already pinned to the ground. He's just falling
Like,
asleep.
he lays his head down.
So
Oh, goodbye.
Alex is dead. Oh, no, it's not Alex.
Now Altix is dead
Once
anyways.
again, not me.
Alex, you're dead already. Sorry.
You know, just, I'm gonna stay as I am, just in case there is more people.
Okay. Yeah. All right. As y'all take both these people into custody, you know, you tie them up. You get ready to interrogate them. But as we're gonna end today's session.
Woo!
all right. How much XP we get from that?
Since you have not killed anything, you do not get any experience from killing things.
Non-lethal
But you-
doesn't count.
Nope.
Oh.
But you did gain 150 experience for completing the quest that y'all did earlier.
Do we have to add that somewhere? I don't know how this works.
You go to your
it's in
manage.
yeah, it's in manage character and levels, and it's directly above HP.
Wait, how much are we adding?
150.
Okay. But yay! First session done.
Yeah.
And
What do y'all?
I did it.
What did y'all